Lewis.
Lewis? Who's Lewis? Anyway, welcome to the GMologist Presents. Today we are playing our continuing Tales from the Broken Anvil, a D&D 5e game set in Eberron. And with me today are the stars of the show. I'm just the facilitator. And I will go from right to left as I have you on my screen. It looks like I'm missing somebody, but we'll get to that. But first we have Zach.
Hold on. Okay.
Hello, Zach. I'm playing Bracken, a goblin who really likes gambling.
Nice. And we leveled up last time to level 4, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what did you add, or what cool power was added to your character?
So I took a feat,
Oh, nice.
and I took the linguist feat. So I was able to learn 3 languages
Okay.
since we have books written in apparently giant that no one
Oh,
could
right.
read.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I took, I'm now able to understand, read, write, all that giant, Elvish, and Draconic as well.
Nice.
I also changed my fighting style since the Roll20 gods don't like me. So I took a -1 to my AC, but then I got a +2 to my attack rolls when I use a ranged weapon.
Okay. Neat.
And yeah,
All right. Well, and someone just popped up there, so we'll introduce Connie.
Hi, I am Tiger. I'm a tabaxi and Twilight Cleric. It's Twilight Cleric. That's
And anything cool that you added
So
when you
she
leveled up?
I have advantage on. So she did Warcaster for her feat. She
Okay.
has advantage on Constitution saving throws to maintain a concentration on a spell. And she can use a reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and target only 1 character.
Okay. Cool. So since you're already talking, Cindy, go ahead and introduce your character.
My character is Brandy. She's a wild magic barbarian bugbear. And for level 4, I took skill expert as the feat.
Doesn't she shoot like lightning out of her chest or something weird like that?
Sometimes. Whenever she rages, you roll a 1d8 to see what happens with the magic.
Mhm.
And yep, it seems to be I like to roll the same number repeatedly, so she's been shooting laser beams out of her chest.
It's so weird. All right. Next we have BJ.
Okay. Hello, I'm playing Knuckles, a Warforged monk, Way of the Living Weapon, which is a specific to Eberron monk path, and for my 4th level, I took a feat, the Piercer feat. Once per turn, if you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll the damage, but you have to take the new roll. So
Okay.
when you score a critical hit, it deals piercing damage to a creature. You can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra damage from the crit. And the monk path I take is specifically for Warforged. It allows me to change my unarmed strikes damage type to whatever type I want.
Mhm.
So I can shift to using piercing damage with my unarmed strikes, and then it'll benefit from this feat.
That means you get like, if you get a crit, you get 2 dice instead of just the 1 that we normally do. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's like Warforged Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. And then last but not least, we have Amy. Who's muted, I guess.
Sorry about that. I'm Amy. I play Arween, and she's a level 4 Warlock Hexblade Charlatan Changeling. which is like a whole lot of things to say. And she got some new spells. She got Misty Step, which as a free action, I can surround myself in a silvery mist and move 30 feet. She also got Hold Person, so I can hold people, and they need a wisdom throw. And I actually forgot that I already had invisibility, so that's not really new, but it's new to me.
Yeah, go back to the core.
I did.
Yeah, the core. Yeah, so scroll down. Well, you got a lot of hit points. I have to remedy that. All right, go down, no further down. Yeah, so I guess she took Fey Touched, and that's what gave her the Misty Step and another first level cantrip or spell. So Amy commented last time that she got caught in a pickle and she couldn't get out. Like a lot of the other characters have dash or the ability to jump around and not get attacks of opportunity. And she wanted to remedy that, so she took the Fey Touched, and the Misty Step came with it, and some other spells. But also she leveled up and got some new spells, which is great.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we're working towards getting her a familiar.
Oh, so there's a lot of X's on this battle map. So a lot of dead halflings, actually. You guys are so mean, kill cute little halflings. But what happened last time? Someone want to tell me?
I nominate BJ.
BJ, what happened last time?
We killed a bunch of halflings. No, this is we were intercepting a shipment of
Extremely.
a narcotic. Previously we had stopped some people who had dragon's blood, and then this is a rival criminal organization that was shipping. I think, have we checked the wagon to make sure they had it?
Yes. No, they have a bunch of like little bobblehead dolls for the kids in the orphanages. No, there's a Dream Lily, plenty of Dream Lily.
Dream Lily, yeah.
Yeah.
And the goal was to try to make each I believe make each criminal house or criminal organization think the other one did it. So we're trying to pit them against each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although ostensibly we have an ally with this criminal group because he was one of the guys we rescued in one of our first adventures.
Yeah. But I guess you guys didn't like the idea of them shipping drugs either way.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is that actually the halfling criminal organization, the Boromore clan, they actually hired the party to do this, and then when the party first attacked some like a safe house in the under caverns of Sharn, the city of towers that they kind of have there as their home base, Sharn City of Towers, which you can't see in my because the camera is weird. The background stuff. This is the also I'll turn that off. So the so Sharn, oh man, that's why do I have that? That's so weird. So I'm in the mountains apparently. All right. Anyway, so their home base is Sharn City of Towers, and this criminal organization gave them this mission. They hit the safe house, which was a Dosk safe house, and the Dosk are mostly goblins, but backed by monstrous creatures out of Droam, so hags and the like, hags, ogres, and the like, and maybe other insidious creatures as well. And they in their safe house they saw that the Dosk were actually tracking a Dream Lily shipment to do something about it. And you guys learned about their dragon blood shipment. So they hit the dragon blood shipment a couple sessions ago, and this last session they hit the Boromore clan's Dream Lily shipment, and they kind of handled them pretty well. There's a lot of dead bodies here. So I guess now we get just clean up for what we're going to do. So I did calculate the loot because I love, that's one thing I love about D&D. I love random loot tables. So I did random loot. So at a cursory glance, as you guys stack the bodies and examine the bodies, other than their weapons, I don't know if you care about their weapons, and maybe, maybe like Zach's character Bracken can, resupply his arrows and stuff. But I don't know if you want any of their weapons, unless they're interesting. They didn't seem very, very interesting. But here is what. See, so scroll down, Amy. This is the fat loot handout that I have. You can scroll down to the bottom and then form the Boromore ambush there. So you collect about 249 gold pieces from the purses of all the dead. In the cart, there are about 1,000 gold pieces worth of opiate and raw materials to make Dream Lily. So Dream Lily is like poppy, basically. It's a opiate derived from a poppy-like plant in this world, and there's a lot of it in this cart. There's also 20 gold pieces worth of miscellaneous goods, supplies that they would need on their, rations and the like that they would be using. Horse feed mostly, I guess. And a couple containers of meat for the clawfoots. So about 20 gold pieces worth of that. On the bandits, so these types, the lowest level of the guys, you find 14 gems, and you evaluate them about 25 gold pieces each. Some of the scouts had gems as well. 3 of these type of guys had a gem, and the leader had some sort of magical stone. There's also a large locked trunk in the wagon. So you also had these clawfoots running around, and I believe Onyx had calmed one down, and and then this one had run away because it got injured, and then I think people were in the process of trying to calm the other ones. This one here had gone into like a frenzy and jumped on one of the horses and started eating. Brandy had unhitched the other horse and dragged it away, so it didn't become food. And make the wagon a little hard to carry. Although I guess with the sky coach nearby, you could load it up with the supplies, and that'd be not an issue. It would be an issue to transport these animals, though. I don't know how many. I guess the sky coach is kind of big. It's like a keel boat, so there's only 5 of you. It'd be very crowded
But worth it.
on the way back. Yeah, so I guess that's the first thing we want to do. Maybe is before examining the locked chest, try to corral these clawfoots.
Mhm. I want to
I
finish.
don't know who-
taking-
So I don't know who wanted to do what. So probably let's go. Amy, what did you want to do? You had an idea what you wanted to do.
Well,
Where-
this one is neutral now, and I wanted to roll my animal handling and see if I can't get him or her to be my little
Before
friend.
you, Carl, do
Yeah.
we have like a rest since we?
Yeah, you could have your long rest. Long rest is an hour. You could have a short rest for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on the one that's not already our ally.
Okay, where are you? Oh, you're here. Yeah, that didn't
Yeah.
seem to work. That animal handling, and it kind of moves towards Arwen in an aggressive manner, and you're going to cast Animal Friendship. Can you click on the spell? Yeah, thank you.
Well, if he's coming at me, can I cast hold on him?
Well, hopefully this calms him down.
Well, hopefully this calms down. Yeah, so you can. Well, we'll go around. And I need to roll its wisdom save. All right, looks like a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah, its intelligence is 4 or higher, so that qualifies. And I guess. What's your DC?
13.
All right, so it doesn't seem to be friendly, so we might have to go into initiative. All right, before we go into initiative, so Amy tried to befriend it.
Well, he was
Uh,
neutral already.
Oh no, something's happened. Try to befriend it, it didn't quite work. Bracken tried to animal friendship it, it didn't quite work. So Tiger, you're nearby. Do you want to do anything?
I have animal handling.
You want to try
you
that?
you can attempt your animal handling.
I just click on it.
Okay. You rolled a 22.
Oh, there you go. So yeah. So Tiger is able to calm it down. We'll put a green dot on it. All right. Knuckles, do you want to do anything? And Onyx will grab its reins and kind of corral them since he's not here. Knuckles, do you want to do anything?
Sorry, I'm muted. First of all, did any of them have spears? Were any of them using spears? Or
These the bad guys?
Yeah.
I think they had crossbows, scimitars, short swords. I don't let me
Right.
look. Let me look to see. Maybe the scouts, maybe they had like a lance type of thing, which would be the spear. Let me look. Crossbow, scimitar, longbows and short swords, and scimitar and dagger. Nope, no spears.
did any of them have thieves' tools on them? Any chance?
Yeah, you could probably find some thieves' tools among some of them.
Okay. I will attempt to open the chest with thieves' tools.
Okay, so you're gonna grab the chest out, attempt to open it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and for some reason, every time I put in my dex, like try to put these tools on my character sheet, it kind of screws up the.
That's weird.
It says query.
Okay, gotta look something. All right, it is locked. Oh, nice. Well, since you rolled a crit. Let's see. All right. The lock is kind of you unlock it pretty readily and easily. You did get a crit there. That actually would have been a crit in Pathfinder 2 as well. Well, it's a 20, right? But anyway. So yeah, so you do notice something odd about the lock, even though you unlock it very dexterously. But you did it correctly. So nothing weird happened.
Is it trapped?
Yeah, it was.
Did it try to poison me?
What you can examine the lock now
Okay,
with
yeah.
the investigation check. You can't really tell.
Okay.
Okay. But it is bulky, and when you kind of shake it, there's like a seems like there's liquid somewhere inside. All right. But you successfully opened it. Inside the locked trunk is a trident, a shield, a cloak, and wrapped in the cloak is a dagger. The leader, like I said, also had a magical stone that someone either, yeah, that probably Onyx checked out. All right. So there's stuff to examine with Arcana. All right. What about this one here? Oh, I guess if you grab the locked trunk from there, I need to roll to see what that creature does.
He's eating a horse.
It continues to eat the horse.
Sorry to all of our viewers that are horse lovers.
Okay. All right, so you got these two here. This one's probably run off into the woods by now.
Mhm.
Brandy, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, can I use my magic awareness to see if any of the stuff that we found is actually truly magic? And if so, what kind?
Yeah, well, your magical awareness, like you'd be able to drag the leader's body over. She had like a magical stone. And then when Knuckles opens the trunk, like it all lights up to you, your magical awareness. I don't know if you can is it automatic or
Okay, nope. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until
Yeah.
the end of your blah blah
yeah,
blah.
they all light up, all the items in the trunk.
Yeah, you can use this feature, and when you sense a spell or an item, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. Okay. So the stone. Whatever I find first, I'll tell you.
No
So
problem.
the shield, it has a symbol of an eye emblazoned on it. It has, I guess it would be transmutation magic. The stone, because I'm in S's. The stone probably also, I think is transmutation. Yep. It's a polished agate. It's also transmutation. The trident has a strong enchantment, but also like enchantment. Yeah, it has enchantment magic on it as well as it. Yeah, so strong enchantment. The dagger. What else do we have? Oh, the cloak.
Yes.
Cloak is also transmutation, and the dagger. And the trident also has like a nautical. Well, it looks like the tines on the trident are they're still metal, but they're stylized to look like coral, like a coral reef. And there's a lot of fish motifs on the staff part of the trident. And the dagger has intertwined snakes on the hilt. And what else? If someone has, there's no society in this. Someone has history. They can make a roll for the cloak too to get some more information.
I have a 0 in history.
Yeah, well, you can still roll. No one knows anything. All right, so the dagger is just like enchantment magic, and I would say enchantment magic
Randy rolled an 18.
and transmutation. Enchantment and transmutation. So Brandy, that cloak looks like what elite elven scouts might wear.
Ooh.
But they're all magical. So I guess if you do Arcana can let you know what they are, or you can grab them and try to attune to them. I guess that's the way that works. So, all right. What about this? So this one ran away. And this one here, what are you going to try to do with this one? still eating. Anyone?
Yeah, I don't want to mess with somebody with their dinner.
Okay, all right. So I guess we're gonna examine the items.
Yeah.
I could have Onyx attempt Arcana too, but I think there's some people who have good Arcana.
I only have a 2.
I have a 1.
Okay, well, I'll just have Onyx
That's
as the
Arcana.
artificer.
I did 2.
Oh, Bracken. Oh, Bracken has Arcana?
Mhm.
Or
No.
nope. Which one are you looking at?
The cloak.
Yeah, it's a Cloak of Elvenkind.
Nice.
So I guess it can. We have like a little thingy here. Is it? Yeah, it does. So
It's good for stealth.
when you wear the cloak with the hood up, everyone has a perception disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth. And it also like shifts to camouflage you.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, they're doing that. I don't have strong medicine, but can I try to heal this guy down here?
Yeah, you could try to heal him. Or I mean, is he not stable? I mean, like when you like heal like hit points or
Yeah, because he was injured. See his
Who,
little
which-
red line? The dinosaur.
oh, I don't know if does heal like work that way in this game?
I have to have a medicine kit.
Yeah, you have to have a medicine kit, which Mom does,
Okay.
and she puts +6 on it. So if anybody's
there-
gonna do,
There's also one guy who surrendered down here, by the way. Bringing him.
Oh.
Well, I can go talk to him, I guess.
Okay.
we knocked
So,
him unconscious, so that way we could leave him with the theory that we were from the other side.
oh, okay.
Can I cast hold on him?
You don't need to. He's unconscious.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna pet Lewis and scratch him behind his little ears and rub his little tummy.
Okay. All right. So Onyx is gonna look at something else. He's gonna look at what do you guys want him to check out?
Well, I have a vial of the dragon's blood that was black because I was trying to get the leader
Oh.
to drink it. And can he tell me what it is?
He says it's Black Dragon's blood.
Yeah, but I want him to roll his arcana and tell us if it's magical.
Oh, it's magical.
We already did.
Yeah,
We didn't get dragon's blood from here. We got dragon's blood from the other place. So
Yeah.
we already knew.
Yeah,
I was
but we
thinking
didn't-
more
Items.
the trident, the shield, or the dagger, or the stone.
Well, how about the shield? Because, I mean.
Okay.
I think Arween has a shield. Does she have a shield? I don't know what she has. Yeah, she has a shield.
What did I roll? Yeah, he's like, I have no idea. Wow, pretty bad roll.
He did not
Uh,
eat his Wheaties.
Okay. Anyone else?
Did you want to check out the shield?
Or I thought she was gonna heal the
Oh yeah, she needs to kill the thing.
creature.
Are you gonna go to medicine? Um,
Medicine, I guess.
That's your die. That didn't go well.
No, that's not good. It's only a 7.
Oh, I don't see the roll.
Oh yeah, no. She
Barely
rolled
showed.
a 7. Her
Yeah.
roll 20 keeps crashing, so she's not staying stable on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that injures it, but it's Onyx is like, hey, well, he moved over here to where the trunk is. Anyone else this round want to try? I guess Arween. Well, you're over here.
Well, I
hanging.
haven't done anything because you told me I couldn't heal.
No, you're hanging out with the.
Yeah, I'm just
clawfoots.
petting Lewis,
All right.
which means I need to name this one unless somebody, well, I thought Bracken wanted to ride him. Are you gonna name him?
Maybe we don't take it.
I'll come up with something.
Where's the
I
trunk?
used a random Celtic generator and it came up with Lewis.
There's the trunk there. See, there's the trunk. All right. All right. So you Tiger and Arween and Bracken are hanging out with the animals. Guess we don't need this anymore. Anyone else want to take a stab at the items, or just put them in the trunk and haul it off?
Can I take a stab at the dagger?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you haven't even done like an Arcana check.
I got another nat 20. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll look at the trident.
The what?
The trident?
The trident. I don't even have to open the book. Yep, because I have the compendium here. So the trident, yeah, if you want to take a long, if you guys want to take a long rest and attune to it, this long rest is an hour in our game, right? So, as you do that, yeah, I guess like each of these examinations is taking some time, right? So it depends on how long. That's why I'm just having each person try to do something, right? Because it's, if you're doing a long rest and trying to attune, well, that takes time. So anyway, it's a trident of fish command. So it's a magical weapon. It give you like a +1 to hit and damage. It has 3 charges. So when you carry it, you can use an action and cast Dominate Beast if the creature has a swimming speed. So I guess it's fish and whales and anything from the ocean. And then at dawn, it regains 1d3 charges daily. You could throw it too, like a trident.
Could BJ use it? It's kind of like a quarterstaff.
It's a martial weapon though.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Yeah, trident. It's a martial weapon.
I was hoping.
Because tridents function extremely differently from spears.
They do, dude.
Well,
you
yeah,
can break off the 2 tines and then no.
I mean, statistically, it is exactly the same thing as a spear. It does the same damage, the same everything, but it's a martial weapon. So
So
if you weren't a cleric, then you could be able to use a pointy weapon. I'm kidding. It's a old school reference.
I only have a 2, but can I try to figure out what the shield is?
Yeah, go for it.
Except Brandy rolled a 20, so I don't know what she
Oh.
was looking at.
it knocked 2 of the tines off, and then it's a magical spear.
I thought Amy can do martial. I don't know. You have to ask.
I don't know how to tell.
Aim, go to your, there you go. Give me a second. I'll look at your stuff and I can let you know. There it is. I can see your sheets. Okay. Scroll down. Yeah, going down.
Did you actually use? I don't think you use a spear, Amy. But
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you can use martial and simple weapons.
But it says martial weapons down here.
light
Yes, that's a
armor.
Yeah, you are proficient with both martial and simple weapons, but not shields.
The light
No, she's
armor.
It's right there.
I have a shield.
why do you have a shield? Warlocks don't get that.
Because someone gave it to her. Jeff probably.
All right, but like, if you're not proficient with shields, you should be able to use a shield. That makes sense. It's like
But it says shields right here.
where
I'm looking at her stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, she has proficiency in shields.
Light armor, medium armor, shields,
Yeah,
common
It
language.
could be from her. It could be from her background.
Yeah, no, it comes from being a Hexblade Warlock. At
There you go.
first level, they gain proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can use a shield. So Brandy, what were you looking at? And then Amy, you can.
I was looking at the dagger.
Okay, the dagger is a dagger of venom.
Ooh. That sounds fun.
Dagger
Poison.
of venom.
That's like two cool daggers we have now, right?
Mhm.
I think Amy still has her cane thing.
Yeah.
Well, she got rid of it, but when we went to the
Oh yeah,
play,
that's right. Yeah, she has the.
like somebody got like a cool dagger.
Yeah, I think she got the cane.
Someone has there's
and
a dagger of returning.
yes,
Some-
yes. I
No,
think so.
a dagger of venom. So you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. It remains there for a minute until until an attack, and it does an extra 2d10 points of damage and causes poison. Well, con save for half.
the chakram is the thing that I made. And then I have two long blades. I don't have a dagger. I don't think I can use daggers.
You can use dagger, the simple weapon.
Yeah,
Use dagger.
it's a simple.
Um, But she's more interested in finding out about that shield.
All right, go ahead and roll your Arcana.
I only have a 2, so it's not very good, but we'll see.
Hey, I have a
That's
one.
That's good. I know. He's been rolling. Yes, that's
Yeah.
good enough. So it's a sentinel shield.
Sentinel?
Yeah.
Is it better than what I have?
Well, probably. If your shield is non-magical, then yeah.
Is it something that I would know what a sentinel shield is?
If I could spell it correctly. It's not other. Interesting. All right. I have to look, tell you what it is. But it's called a sentinel shield. It's in the main book. So it's when holding the shield, you have an advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks.
Oh.
And it's a +1 too. It gives you +1.
Does anyone care if she takes that?
Go for it.
Okay, so add here, and then I go to the books to add it, or
I don't know. You could. I don't think it's not in the base compendium that I have. So
okay.
we'll have to add it. Let's figure it out. And I guess the other thing you haven't examined is the stone. So I don't know if there's anyone.
I'll take a stab at the
Well,
stone
that.
just to see what it is. I don't want
Well,
it.
Tiger hasn't rolled Arcana yet, so maybe Tiger can do it unless you want to take another hour.
Click where it says Arcana. Yep. No, click where the +1 is on Arcana. Yep, that rolls
Everyone's
it.
crowding around though.
You moved Lewis.
Yeah, I moved them all down here.
Why do you keep disconnecting? Like, what is going on here?
Which ones?
Nope, you didn't.
Nope.
It just took.
So
Stuff is
it's
just. Which internet? I'm putting you on. Yeah, I'm taking you off of the home internet and putting you on the hotspot with me. 'Cause, yeah.
there's Lewis.
Lewis.
All right. What are we gonna do about this thing?
Well, I mean, I can try rolling animal handling again.
Okay,
I have to leave it.
we can try.
Does anyone else want a dino to ride? I think it'd be really funny to have Tiger riding one.
And you want to see if you can ride a dinosaur, Mom?
I guess. How am I gonna get on him? I'm so small.
We can put you on him.
It's a little raptor.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I think. Anyone else want to try before we roll initiative?
Before. Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, 17.
What
All
did
right,
you
Zach
get?
is able to calm it down.
You got one.
And then Tiger pisses it back up.
I'm full.
So that one is that one is a bigger one, by the way.
Oh, good. I'll name it that. I'm just gonna call him Claw.
Claw.
Goblins are very simple when it comes to naming. That's why I'm called Bracken. That's where I was born. I love
And
Bracken.
Tiger, what are you gonna name your dinosaur?
I think I'll name him D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan.
Tiger and D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan. Okay.
The
All
Three
right.
Musketeers.
The poor
dinos.
Clawfoots probably already have names, but
No, we've renamed him at this
but you
point.
renamed them. Yeah. All right. All right, so I guess,
That I took
how are you
that.
gonna leave the scene? That's the last question.
Well, I want to, I'm thinking it'd be good if we tied the one that's unconscious to the horse and then left things kind of spread all over the place and, you know, I guess instead of blaming it on the rain, blame it on the dinosaurs.
I thought you were gonna leave like some of the goblin weapons and stuff.
Yeah, and plant some evidence.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave the black dream lily, but I think we have some empty things of, or at least leave something. Like a calling card idea.
The drugs or something.
Because don't we have all those papers from them talking about when things are being shipped?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah, you could leave all that stuff. You don't need that anymore.
yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of leave something that maybe shows that they were tracking them or something.
Okay. Although it does suggest that there must be a mole somewhere in the Boromar clan to give that intel. So it might be worth holding on to.
Well, we'll leave
Yeah.
something that doesn't seem,
I mean, you could leave like goblin weapons. You could have even taken, some of the goblin arrows or whatever. And
stab some of the arrows in people that
Yeah.
are already dead.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the one that's unconscious, can we lay him over the horse as if he was tied to the horse?
yeah, you can. It's fine.
For guys in a wake up. Dick.
I mean, Brandy knocked him into next week. So
He won't wake up.
I mean,
Wake up, he's on a horse now.
them.
He's gonna wake up, they're all dead, and he's gonna look like he's been framed for their death.
maybe. All right, so who's
Oh,
taking?
we should leave the plant on him.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah.
He won't know.
Yeah,
anyway.
just leave something in his back pocket so it looks like he's the mole. That's why
Oh,
he's
he
the
can
only one
leave,
that survived.
All right,
leave some
so
of those papers in his back pocket.
Oh, you-
Mhm.
Yeah.
you could,
So maybe we could frame it.
yeah,
Poor guy.
poor guy. All right. Or,
Thank you, Liz.
The devious cleric over there. I
all right,
love it.
so who's taking the cloak?
I don't know. I took the shield.
I will.
Huh?
So according to the notes that I've done thus far, Amy took the shield.
Yeah, Arwing
I
has the
took the
shield.
dagger, bracket cloak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who can use the trident?
Mom, do you want the trident?
She has
Sure,
a
it's pointed.
well.
Okay, I'm just checking to make sure that
I
you use
don't.
a one-handed or a two-handed weapon.
Well,
okay?
it's martial.
Or
Well,
Does
would
it-
it be better for someone else to take the shield and I'll take the trident?
No, not really.
Okay.
I can do martial weapon.
Yeah, but yes, but what's going on, Mom, is that you're using a shield, so you cannot use anything that is a
Well, it can be used
two-hand-
one or two-handed. Well, but Connie got
Okay, perfect.
Connie got the
Then
magical
you
scimitar
can talk
before.
to Fish.
Connie got the magical scimitar
Well, that's
before.
right. You already got the scimitar. Yeah,
Oh,
you don't need that.
Yeah, then Amy, do you have a magic weapon would you want one? And then trade out? Or what
Amy,
is like Onyx give? Does Onyx want any of this?
Yeah,
I know he has thunder gauntlets, but
and I looked. I don't have the dagger of returning, so who does? Can we give that to somebody who can use it, or did we just lose it on the line?
I can use it.
yeah, someone took the dagger returning, but I don't know who.
Okay, since nobody knows, can we just retcon whatever it is and just say that it goes to Knuckles?
Yeah, Knuckles, you want the dagger returning?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't think we assigned it to anyone.
I just remembered I have a forgery kit from my criminal background. We want to.
Oh, you
Let's have a
totally, you could
look.
totally do that. Yeah. Well, you could give me a roll with using the forgery kit to see how good the deception is.
What
This-
ability would that be based on?
Well, I just rolled a
Can
It's
I
just roll
help
the-
BJ?
on the forgery kit perception thing, or forgery kit proficiency, right?
Well, you have
So
to,
with
you have to attach it to an
Oh.
ability.
Probably intelligence, I would say.
Can I help him out?
Yeah, you
Can we
can. So
make
you
a
get
side-
you can get an advantage if he helps you out.
Okay.
BJ.
so he's getting advantage.
Onyx is gonna hold on to that stone. Oh, great. 17 is good. Okay. So you're just gonna hold on to the trident. Oh, is Tiger getting the trident? Also,
Nope, she already has the scimitar, so she's good with what she's got.
yeah. So she has a magical scimitar right now.
I have
Oh,
two.
Onyx also took this another ring. He took a ring of puzzles.
Well, I don't want to give up the trident.
No, you don't. You're not going to leave it there, but you could. It could be something to sell, or if Knuckles takes it. If Knuckles takes
What is it? Does he use dex or strength?
Hold on.
what's that?
Nick is asking a question about the trident. Thrown, versatile.
Yeah, you can throw it.
Do you know if it uses dex or strength?
It can use one or two hands. I don't know.
You just strength.
Yeah.
Strength.
Not good for me. Here's dex.
Depends on how big you.
Would that be good for Onyx? Like, I don't remember what.
I mean, you just hold on to it. Just in the.
Keep it in storage.
You got a trunk. You got a trunk with the poison lock on it. Poison needle lock.
I do like that option. All right.
Actually, the interesting thing is that the not even the leader has a key to it.
Just opened it.
No, I mean it's curious, right? These are probably meant for somebody.
Us.
Yeah.
Just roll into all these items.
That's map.
Someone, some rich noble is gonna go, "Where's my damn elven cloak? I ordered it from,
Yeah.
Okay,
I would like-
stop.
I would like to point out that we are just strategically transferring this equipment to an alternative location.
Yes.
You said the dagger returning is a plus. What was the
Plus-
magic bonus?
+1.
All right, so was the forgery thing good enough that we can shove that in his back pocket with some blood all over it? We
Yeah,
need
it's
to
fine.
wipe some other people's blood all over his face.
Yeah, you can totally stage it like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that we'll ever revisit that, but I mean it's pretty good forgery.
See, I feel you can use blood from the horse. But the dice are 8 and 8.
Okay.
Oftentimes. Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, I have the fat loot. I put notes in there. I cross things out, and you guys have a lot of stuff. Right. So
Whatever.
Okay, so we never did figure out what the stone does.
No.
The trident we're just taking with it. Nobody's taking possession of it.
Right.
Not yet, but how big is this trident? Is it
I mean,
something?
it's a big long. You could throw it in
Onyx
the
has the
trunk.
ring of
It's a big trunk, like a
puzzles.
foot locker type of
Is
trunk.
a monk or a
I'm-
fighter?
I'm just wondering if it would be a good trade with the giants.
I don't know. They'll use it like as a toothpick,
That's why I asked you how big it is.
a trident sized. It can be used one or two handed, a trident. Like Namor in Marvel verse. No, he doesn't.
We're in
He
a-
doesn't no, like sorry, not like Aquaman in DC. Namor doesn't have a trident. Does Namor have a trident, BJ?
I don't know.
Our expert Marvel guy?
I think sometimes they depict him as having one, and sometimes they don't. It's not
Okay,
as central to kind of his story as for Aquaman.
Yep. So you guys are here.
Question for Knuckles. I have really
Yeah.
strong strength. So, I mean, the trident would be fine for me. Do you want both the dagger of returning and the dagger of venom? Considering you're a monk, you can do the extra attacks.
You just have a brace of
I don't really,
daggers.
the dagger of venom, probably not. I mean, I can hold it if nobody else
Okay.
is going to use it. I can always just throw it or keep it for a special case. But my unarmed strikes actually are more.
Effective, you know. But the dagger returning is cool, just to have a martial or to have a ranged weapon. Although you could actually throw the dagger of venom too, right?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I can hold on to it and use it when it's
So you
Okay. I can't. You're fading in and out.
I mean, if might as well.
Yeah, sorry. Due to the
The what?
storm here in Anna, our internet has been very.
Spotty.
We had a storm going on. So we've had really bad internet connection. So my
Yeah.
apologies.
Yep. Oh wow.
The fun that you guys had on Tuesday, we got.
Well, hopefully you don't have the same issues as we did on Tuesday.
Okay.
It happens.
It does. It's an El Nino year or La Nina year.
Air vehicle. I use his decks.
There's our little airshippy ship there.
Oh no.
What? Did you crash our ship?
All right. Onyx runs. See, as you guys are heading back, you run into stormy weather. So
That's
Onyx has to put down. Let's see. Someone roll me a D8. Amy, roll me a D8. A 1.
Oh, 1.
All right. So you guys put down somewhere north. Yep. You should get blown off course. So you get. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll, see what happens during the storm. All right. BJ, roll me a D20.
You never know. We might need to talk to a fish.
Well, I guess I talk to me all the time.
Well, I mean, if we're going to where the giant place is,
And
you know what I mean?
Brandy, roll me a D6.
Okay. That's D6. I can't see through you. Oh, that wasn't good.
No, it's probably okay. 3. All right.
Or it might be okay.
Yeah, it might be okay. I wonder.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I do have that. That's nice to have that. All right. That's pretty good. All right, so as you guys kind of huddle near the or somewhere in the northern forest here, is that the rail? Is that yellow line the rail, BJ? I think it is, right?
Is there a key on the map somewhere?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I believe it is, but
That makes sense. It's a lightning rail. Okay, so oops. What did I roll there? I rolled 3. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, maybe it's on here. Perfect. All right. You guys can give me perception checks. All right.
oh, sorry, got my advantage.
That's fine.
on.
It doesn't
Didn't
matter. It don't matter. Yeah, sorry for that. Oh wow. So Brandy, Arween, Bracken, your guys are all like affected by the storm. And Onyx is trying to actually I think someone needs to give me an animal handling roll too. As
Yeah,
Onyx is trying to control the
I'm
he,
not
he
very
put he put
good.
he put
but
the
I-
he put the nope. He put the all right, so
you
all right,
say
Tiger.
nope, and it
There you
hasn't
go.
even rolled.
It rolled. All
It
right, so
didn't on
so I
the
guess
screen.
Arween, Bracken, and Tiger trying to handle the clawfoots who are don't like the storm, and Onyx had to put down, so he's not really paying attention. He only needs to make sure that the sky coach isn't damaged from lightning hitting back and forth. You put down maybe about about 60 feet from the lightning rail. It's a good, uh, landmark. Still in the woods, and then Knuckles. What does it show? Let me see what it shows you when I put that up there. Knuckles. You see 3 of these creatures sort of hanging out in the woods, like at an overhang of the lightning rail. And do they see you? That's a good question. Do they see you? Yeah. More like the top one. So the top one. Do they see you?
Okay.
They do have advantage on that. They see you guys as well. They haven't done anything yet. They're just kind of watching you. But so you hear like a chirping of birds and stuff like that around as after this, in the eaves of the storm, the birds are chirping again. There's 3 of them perched at different levels in the tree. Yeah. And they're like looking at you, but they do have I guess we want to take a 5-minute break.
Mhm.
Okay. We'll take a break as we figure out what's going on with these bird-like creatures in the trees. All right, so the only person who had seen these winged creatures was Knuckles. They have their arrows knocked and they're kind of looking at you. Do you want to do anything?
Hold
Also-
up my hands like, in
Okay.
a non-threatening gesture.
Okay.
And say hello.
All right, so one of them flies over and you can see he's wearing some sort of badge. And I guess someone can make a history check to recognize it. Although you've worked with these people before, so you could do it in an advantage.
I'm not good at history, I think. Brandy is.
Yeah, no one knows. How soon we forget.
Well, I mean,
Anyone can roll.
at advantage.
Oh, I didn't do mine at advantage. Oh, well. Mom? Do
A
history,
2 and
but
a
you
1. Jeez.
It is not liking me today.
It's that storm.
yeah.
It messes up everything.
Bracken, so you recognize they're wearing like well, the one that comes forward at least is wearing a badge from the House d'Orion, which are the lightning rail and airship people. And yeah. And then I guess he kind of flies up and he says, why are you here scouting the lightning rail?
Well, I don't know would I have diplomacy or
You don't have to roll diplomacy, just answer or not the
would
guy's
say
question.
we were, retrieving some things and hit a storm and landed here so that we wouldn't damage our ship. Not monitoring the light rails unless you need us to, which point in time, obviously, we would for you.
Mhm. Another one squawks out in their language, and then this guy here says, those clawfoots, they have the mark of a halfling house.
Yes, we went to retrieve them because we were told there was an unrest there. When we arrived, the only thing that was living were these guys. Not good to leave them in the forest.
So you are, so yeah, so he says, so you just steal clawfoots that don't belong to you?
We're not stealing, we're retrieving them and taking them back to who they belong to. However, with this weather, we had to land the ship so that we wouldn't perish along with the token treasures.
Convenient, he says. He looks at you all.
She's not happy
Yeah.
that he's doing that, though.
All right.
Can she cast charm on him?
You can attempt to cast charm. That could cause a fight if you fail, but yeah. But you can attempt to cast charm.
But if I cast charm, why would that cause anything else?
No, I mean if you fail, you might know that you can't try to charm him. So why would you try to charm him?
Why
Anyway,
would I
what
know?
you should do is roll your deception first. It's deception in this game. Hmm.
20.
Because so you're returning them out of courtesy to their masters.
Well, we were asked to go and see about the safety because, there's rumors that these houses have been fighting each other, and this house asked us to go check on his, his dinosaurs and his people. And they were all killed. If you don't believe me, I'll stay here. Send one of yours over. I'll give you the coordinates to where we were. You can see if I'm lying.
Goes, oh no, we would not want to do that because we are guarding the rail line.
Then why do you call into question my integrity?
Because we're looking for people who might want to attack the lightning rail that's coming.
So during a storm, when you see us set down and I tell you we're doing it for safety reasons, you want to start a fight with us? That doesn't seem logical. Who's your boss? I'll talk to him when I land with these guys.
We're just doing our job.
Are you?
Yes,
I
we
don't
are.
think so.
It's a well-armed and armored group of travelers sets down near the lightning rail. Granted, there was a storm. We were also hiding. Brain's bad for wings. But then, you have clawfoots that belong to a clan associated with House Boramore. He just says it straight out.
And Boramore asked us to go check on their people.
So you work for House Boramore then?
We were hired to go check on them. Working is an interesting word. We were hired to do a job. We got there. They were already dead. We've retrieved what was left of their group. These 3 fine dinosaurs. And now we're taking them back. But I think I'm done talking to you now because all you want to do is run around in circles and accuse us of doing something we're not doing.
Okay. All right, they still view you with
I do want to
suspicion.
talk to the manager.
They view you with suspicion still. And then they start talking in their language.
Well, I'm going to produce the business card of the Boramore clan. Say, why would I have this if they didn't send me? And I don't like it when you talk behind my back. If you have something to say about me, say it right in front of me.
All right. So the one stays there. The other 2 kind of fly off. Into the other places in the forest. If anyone wants to try to track their movement, you can attempt to do so.
Okay, what would you like for me to roll?
It would be perception against
Perception?
what they're trying to do. All right, Bracken, you lose track of both of them. Brandy, you lose track of the one on the left, but the one on the right you can kind of track their movements. The guy looks at the card and he kind of says, I like it when
He likes it what?
let's see who's you guys are paying attention to this. So you see one of them fly off. They're trying to hide, like, and then amongst the trees, trying to kind of get on different sides of you. You lose track of one you still see. So the one with the blue dot, you can still see most of you, except for Bracken, you can't see either of them. Tiger and Onyx Tiger and Knuckles, are you doing anything? Onyx is fiddling around with the Sky Coach. He's not
What
gonna
are you doing?
be participating.
Tiger wants to see if she can watch them as well. So,
Okay.
You don't have any advantage,
All right.
so you're good.
So Knuckles,
Oh.
if you're not Knuckles, you can if you're not paying attention, if you're not worried about the
I'm trying to see
aura-
where they're going for sure.
okay.
Sorry, I need to.
But Brandy, your magic sense Is it always on? No, it's not always on, is it?
No, it's not always on.
Okay.
But let me see. Actually, until the end of my next turn. I can turn it back on though. I get 2 of them per long rest.
No, well, you've had a long rest. You've been traveling, and then there's a storm, and
Or
so if you wanted to turn on, you can.
yeah, I'll turn it on.
All right. So you do get a magic sense then as you do that. The lightning rail activates. You're probably like, so they were like 60 feet away, and then you guys set down because the lightning rail is a good landmark, especially in the forest. And then you're 60 feet from the lightning rail, and well, one guy's up among you now, and the other 2 have kind of flown off, right, into the woods. And Arwen is like almost in this guy's face here.
Mhm.
I say Brat, since you guys haven't moved and you were taking care of the clawfoots, I don't know so I would say that Tiger, Bracken are in the sky coach. Onyx is on the underside of it, trying to fix it, like Chewbacca would be doing. Brandy and Knuckles, where are you guys?
I'm gonna move up towards Arwing and
Okay.
see if maybe in any way, shape, or form my urban bounty hunter, his background might help us.
No, I mean, they work for House D'Orion. They have badges that suggest that they're employees of House D'Orion. They've told you that they're scouts guarding the lightning rail. That magic sense being turned on, you sense the lightning rail is, well, the rail near you has been activated, so that suggests that the rail is coming by.
Okay.
Knuckles, yeah. What do you want to do before I go to what this guy does after Arween has handed him her card? I just wanted to let everyone tell me what they're doing.
I would just stand close to Arween in case something happens and she needs help.
Well, he looks at the card, he goes, and he said, this guy says, well, it's great when criminals tell me who they are.
Why are you calling us a criminal?
Because you work for House Boramore. They're criminals.
I told you, we don't work for them. They asked us to go do a job.
Isn't that
In this economy, we don't turn down money. We are just poor travelers trying to make a buck. Can't you tell? Even our sky ship is not in the greatest of shape.
they look at the sky ship?
But I see that you sent your people off to go look at what I was talking about, so I will expect their report back as well. And can I cast hold on him?
You're gonna cast a spell? Okay, you can. You can do whatever you want to do.
Does the rest of the party disagree?
I don't think you should antagonize the flying bird man.
Yeah, I really worry that we're getting close to hand just either arresting us or killing us.
Well,
So
what about
we have-
charm?
Says that we were hired by
Yeah, what do we still have that stuff from the like main police people saying that we're working with them?
like part of the watch.
With the watch, yeah, we should.
Okay. I'm going to turn and talk to the bird guy, considering I don't remember if we even got a name from him.
No, he hasn't
Sir?
given you a name.
Sir, what would it be best for me to call you?
You don't have to call me anything.
Okay.
But if you need my name and badge number, he says I am Sergeant.
Sergeant works. Sergeant works. Sergeant?
He goes, I'm Sergeant Rock, but with a W.
Interesting. Sergeant, we were originally
He's like
hired-
really buff, for an Araloka.
Oh, great.
I can smell what you're cooking.
Sergeant, we were originally hired by the Watch to try and help deal with some issues. I myself am an urban bounty hunter. in order for us to help get the bad guys off of the streets, we have to infiltrate them to learn. Arween here can present the papers that were originally given to us for the watch, and hopefully we can calm this down a little bit. I think everybody's getting a little upset.
She'll show him it.
Kind of looks at it.
Unroll the scroll.
He looks at it, seems legit. I don't know this captain, or what's your contact's name? I don't remember.
I'll look it up.
You guys have had dealings with House D'Orion. I guess everyone forgets stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we did stuff for Deorian, didn't we?
Yeah, you saved that dude's kid.
Yeah. She'll also produce the thank you note from him for that as well.
Oh, he with that he looks more interested.
Yeah.
Because I don't know this Sergeant
Germain.
Because I don't know this Sergeant Germain.
He's a veteran of the war.
Because we are all veterans of the war.
Apparently the war's still going on for you.
All right.
As you
Knuckles, give me a perception check. All right, Knuckles, you're never mind, not Knuckles, because you're like focused on what's going on with Brandy, Arween, and Sergeant Varrock. All right. With a W. He says with a W, not a V, a W. Anyway. So Bracken and Tiger, you can give me a perception check. I love random encounters. All right, I'm just saying. Bracken, the rail's coming, or the train's coming. Tiger, you can see there's the lightning. You can see the lightning sort of coruscating on the rail there. So something's coming. But Bracken, you also see, like on the opposite side of the rail, because you're still in the forest, on the opposite side of the rail, there's other things around, like in the trees. Yeah. You see some glide wings, or you catch a glimpse of a glide wing. And the glide wing has a harness on it. Glide wings are pterosaurs, just FYI.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, what is that?
Well, but it's Bracken. Yeah, Bracken sees that.
Our scout ship isn't on the rail, right?
No, it's like 60 feet from the rail, but you're like looking around and you checking out the rail. And then on the opposite side from where you guys are, because you're still in the forest, right? So, you're still in the rail is going through the forest here. And you're like, this is like a perfect place for an ambush. That's probably why these scouts are there. They have badges that say House D'Orion. When you give him that House D'Orion thing, he definitely raises a feather brow. He goes, what was the name of the D'Orion guy?
I was looking for it.
Yeah, sorry, I should know this stuff. I should remember everything, right?
House Deorian. But the retainer. Alden Deorian.
He goes, you are acquaintances of Lord Alden. Kind of, because I apologize for any confusion. Because things are tense right now. We have it on good authority that Bormore is going to try to steal what's on the rail that's coming.
When he says that, I'm gonna point to the trees and be like, I think they're over there.
Do you want us to go deal with them?
How loud do you say that?
How far? Because I'm not near the guy, so I guess it'd have to be kind of loud.
Well, you're like 30 feet from him. He's like, the way I imagine it, like the encounter started at 60 feet, but you kind of met halfway between the sky coach where you touched that down and you know, and them, and then the other guys across the way, I'll tell you how far they are. They're like 80 feet on the other side of the rail. So like
Okay,
100,
well,
like 100 feet or so, 140, 100 to 140 feet away from you.
all right, I'll like sort of jerk my thumb behind my back and like say it loud enough for him to hear, but like I'm not gonna shout.
Uh-huh. So what did you say? I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
I think they're in the trees back over there.
Okay. All right, so he like looks up and he gives a big squawk. I guess you see this guy here that you guys have been tracking. He starts flying in that direction. Right. And man, if I can find those parasaurs. It's gonna be a big mess on here soon. Let me see if those guys see you.
Arween wants to disengage from the conversation, and if she can, go across the lightning rail over here to where Bracken was motioning.
All right, so you start moving towards the lightning rail. So,
Mhm.
but from where you're at, you make it. So, what's your speed?
30, I believe.
Okay, so you're like 30 feet from the lightning rail,
Yeah, 30.
and you can see the rail's coming. I have to roll for these dudes. Hold on a second. Oh, that's funny.
Well, I don't have to be directly where they are in order to shoot them with my thing, right?
Yeah, so you can
My Eldritch
where you
Blast.
can where Bracken is pointing, you can make a perception check at advantage.
Okay, let me check advantage.
Even though you said that, Bracken, they don't appear to even like move or rustle much. You could totally see, you can see exactly where they are. Now that you're looking, you see there's multiple glide wings kind of resting on the trees. Each of them has a halfling ready, riding on the back of them. Yeah, and they're about, so from you, if you moved as far as you moved, they are now 80, 100 and 110 feet from you, the closest one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna want to definitely cast do I see one that looks more like a leader than the rest?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I think we should roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't know whether we get into combat or not, but it's a good idea to roll initiative because I have. Let me remove everything first. Right now, you can roll initiative. All right. I'll
21.
Yeah, I'll add you back.
I will take care of everything. And Tiger gave Brandy initiative on it, her advantage on initiative. I don't know if you could hear her or not.
Okay.
I thought I was supposed to get something with that shield.
Oh, the shield gives you advantage, but you got a 20, so you can roll again. You get advantage. You can roll again if you will take the better of the two.
Okay, gives me advantage, you said?
Yeah, it gives you advantage on. Oh, and on perception. You should always get advantage on perception, but just FYI.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna be better, but we'll see. No, definitely not better. Sticking with
All
the
right, so
20.
you stick with that one. All right, I'm moving back to the map. I don't know if I need to make a map of this. I'm just trying to visualize it in my head. But I'd put tokens out there.
That one's already dead. That works well for us.
Haha. But I'll put them out there, Okay. Well, I gotta change. I mean, I'm just putting this for these dudes.
I changed it. Arween thinks Lewis is a little upset, so she's gonna leave Lewis alone for a second.
Mhm. You can only see their bars, right? I hope.
Yes. Although maybe it'd be good if I was riding Lewis.
No, they're in the sky coach right now. Yeah, if you're riding these things, you
Question
find
for Dia on the pets, for lack of a better term with them at this point in time. Do we remember how many of them had calming the actual spell on them?
is that
None of them passed? Okay.
the clawfoots.
Yeah, the reason why I was asking was because the spell ends if they take any damage, so I was gonna
Oh
suggest
no,
leaving
but
them.
by now you've hung out with them for like half a day and fed them, and they're fine. They just got agitated from the storm. I'm not gonna
Okay,
make them. I'm not gonna make them rebel because that's silly.
okay, good.
Um,
And then in my movement, I don't need to go all the way over there. Can I just get back to the ship and get on Lewis?
well, you're 110 feet. I thought you wanted to move close to those guys.
I did, but if Lewis can be of help,
Probably not. I mean, we'll see. We'll
not
see what
okay.
happens.
Then I'll go back to where I was.
All right. I need to roll for these dudes.
You don't really have to. Tiger has an 8. You didn't put Tiger on the turn order, Carl.
Well, you have to put your thing. Why did it jump to the top? That's bizarre.
I got it.
Oh, I know. I was looking for another asset.
I don't know how to add Tiger to the turn order.
I can add it. Add Tiger. There it's Tiger's added. What Tiger
Okay.
get?
8.
She got it. I got you.
I'm just putting all these things on here just in case.
I think those are the same ones.
Too bad
What do you-
Lewis can't communicate with these flappy bird-like things and tell them to like go away.
Well, I would have assumed that those ones were wild and these ones are
These
old.
these are
Tamish.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I wouldn't imagine these are the same ones.
they're not the same ones.
Okay.
All right, so Amy, so you're 30 feet from the rail. So you're 110 feet from the closest guy there.
Does he look like the leader?
Yeah, he looks like a little beefier. But you're 110 feet. I don't think it's within your spell range.
No, I'm just thinking. So
Wait,
I
so
would
I'm
wanna
gonna say it's probably more advantageous to not try to jump on the clawfoot, because I'm sure you've taken all the harness off of them to let them relax.
Right, I mean,
yeah, so
you
it's
said it
not working.
wasn't advantageous. I went to
Yeah.
the other side of the rail.
Oh, you haven't gotten there yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I need to roll.
Unless I'm running.
Oh, this is
but-
perfect. Okay. I need one
I
more
don't
thing.
think I like it when you say that's perfect,
Why?
because that could mean that there are like more of them over here.
Maybe. Oh, I need to roll. I need to roll for the there's like oh, that's perfect. The train needs a turn too. Y'all.
Well, then you need to move that back down there. You have to roll initiative.
I already did. Well, when the train's coming. And then these guys I gotta roll for. But I should be able to just go Bleep. Oh, dang, you're good. All right. Okay, I guess we're ready to go. Bracken, you are up.
How far am I guess, to the nearest guy?
So 60 plus. So this guy here, these guys are about, so actually, so I'd say the guy that you saw, probably this guy, you're 60 feet from the rail. He's another, so 160 feet from like this guy. So
Okay, that is within range of the longbow. Let me take a look. Okay. You said we're in like the woods.
they're what?
We're in the woods right now, right?
Yeah, you kind of touch down, in a small clearing, but there's like trees all around.
Okay. I'm going to, where did it go? I'm going to use my bonus action to try and hide.
Okay.
Um,
They're not really, the halflings are the same size as you. Although maybe the
you clicked the wrong one. I clicked fear. That's my
Yeah, you-
fault. Hold on. Yes.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, so you're gonna jump off the I'm gonna put you like in this little forest here, I guess. Well, I'm gonna do this. So you guys are in the clearing. I'm gonna move people around to make it like look relative. So apologies. So Brandy was there.
And just so you know, I looked it up. My warlock thing, the blast is 120 feet and hexing is 90 feet.
Yeah, so you're just out of range, but well, you're just out of range for the
For the hex, but
Yeah.
this guy looks closer to me.
I'll move these guys a little closer. Well, the rail is up here. Okay. All right, so Bracken, you wanted to jump from the boat into the wood into the trees or something?
Yeah, just try and hide.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you can, if you do that, that's like half your movement.
That's fine.
If you're so then that puts you like 15 feet closer. So you're 125 feet.
Still within range of my longbow.
Yep.
So I'm going to attempt to shoot that guy, I guess.
That is a miss. Unless you get advantage. You get advantage for some reason. Oh, I
When
guess
you're
if you're
hidden.
hidden. If you're hidden, yeah, go ahead and make your stealth roll. We should have done that.
I'm gonna
Okay,
do
so
that.
well, okay. It's a miss then. He kind of sees you at the last second, unfortunately, with that 10. Unless you get an advantage on your stealth.
Well, I already did, so it's 11.
What's that?
Yeah, so I have the cloak of Valentine, so
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Great. Okay, so he doesn't see you. So all right, so he doesn't see you. The 11 is they're not really paying attention to you guys, really, it seems. Halflings are notorious for not being perceptive, apparently. All right, but then that's a hit on that guy then. So go ahead and do damage. 11. Nice. All right. He's like, boss. He doesn't say anything yet, actually, because it's not his turn. All right. He cries out in pain, though. All right, so these guys, the Orokas go. The Arakokras, that's what they are. I'll just call them the Diorian Scouts. It's easier to say.
The birds.
They fly 50. So these guys already moved towards the rail. So, all right, so there's one guy there. Actually, so I guess they must have been hiding like close on the other side of the rail. But once you fire and that guy kind of, so you hear like a squawk from this guy here. And he's going to take a shot at that guy, the same guy that you shot at. It says javelin, but I'm going to have him have bows because that's more interesting. They have short bows though. So short bows are D6, right? That's a miss. All right. But he fires twice. Oh, second one's a hit.
But he was hidden, so wouldn't he have gotten?
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right.
Then it would have been a 17.
Okay. 17's a hit. And then a crit on that guy. All right. So I guess you guys are attacking the boar more then, huh?
Well, just at the moment.
13 points. Okay, this other guy is gonna fly. And fire twice, those guys. One hit. That guy. Nine points.
The 21 didn't hit.
Yeah, it did. The first one
Oh.
hit. All right. Arween. You're 30 feet from, you can move
I want to
to the
move.
edge of the rail. If you to the edge of the rail, if you wanted to.
Will that get me within 90 feet?
Yeah, because you're like we said you're 110 feet from
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
So then I want to
That'll get you to
hex.
80 feet. Hex on that guy. Okay.
Hex on this guy.
There's no saving throw, right? We've established this many times, I think.
I do not believe that there is.
So you hex
but
him. Okay.
I will put it over here.
It says saving throw, but
I don't remember.
that's fine. All right.
Third or fourth level, you can maintain your concentration.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool.
Um,
All right.
and then I want to do Eldritch Blast,
Okay. Yep.
putting that there for you.
Yep. Attack.
And we'll see if D20 is happy.
That's a hit.
And then I get the extra D6.
Yes. You get the extra damage.
Okay.
So you just click on the Eldritch Blast and it'll tell
I
you,
will.
give you damage and then the extra D6. So 9 points. 9 points of damage. That guy.
That's ridiculous. D20 is mad.
No, that's not bad. 6 is
9?
oh yeah. Not so great.
Not with everything that she has. That's not very good.
I thought you had a plus.
I'm
Okay, never mind.
supposed to.
No, you have a +4. You rolled a 2. Okay, got it. All right.
I think it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Just roll a 2 on the D10.
It's just
If you do this,
D20
so
is not happy.
you can just click. Oh, you did do that. Okay. There we go. Is the +4 coming from your
I don't know.
oh, next level you get 2 beams. All right.
It
All right. So you're
says-
up on
It
the rail.
says +4 force.
Okay, I got it.
So do you see it?
Yeah. I wonder if
put it
it's-
up here. It's
is it
force
ba-
damage.
I know. Is it based on your Your charisma?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't really know.
It'd be an
What
extra
does
point.
it
It'd be an
say?
extra point of damage. All right. It should be +5 now.
+5.
Yeah. Should be 1d4 +5 now.
So then
Because your
it'd be,
charisma is like 20.
then
now.
it'd be a whopping 10 points instead of 9.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
So these guys now,
So I need to change that in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
what are these guys gonna do? They've been made. So I guess this guy finally cries out, "Boss, we've been made!" And then here this guy goes, "Ah!" This guy's not appreciative of you attacking him.
Well, that's just too bad. I'm not appreciative of them getting in the way.
So this guy at least is gonna go forward. Is gonna kick his glide wing forward. The glide wing goes about up to the rail, like right across from you. So it's like I guess and he's gonna throw. Oh, I guess he can if you move from 180 up to the rail,
I was 80 feet away from him.
right? Okay. Oh, screw it. He's gonna get up to you, even though he's on the rail, right? Like he's right over the rail. He's gonna get the glide wing to fly up to you, could fly 80 feet, and then he's gonna attack you with his great axe. Because they're mean.
But I'm on the ground and he's up in the air.
Well, now he's hovering above you.
Mm-hmm. As a free action, can I cast my thing?
Oh, you already did your bonus action for the round. The hex was your bonus action.
Okay.
Next round you can do that. If you're not, because you're not hexing. All right. It's a 15 a hit.
No.
I'm sorry.
15.
So he slashes at you and misses, and they only get one attack. Okay. Oh, by the way, Knuckles, these guys have spears.
Oh, good.
You
I'm
can
gonna need a
grab
couple of
some.
those.
All right. This guy.
I dare you to throw one at me because I could just catch it.
Right. So we're gonna have an aerial battle over here. This guy flies up to that dude. And that's a hit on him. Ouch. Oh, dang. That hurts.
Don't you have buffing spells or anything, Knuckles?
All right. So that guy.
Nope.
Um,
And he's attacking Knuckles, who's underneath.
no, he's
this-
attacking he attacked this creature.
Oh,
If this guy's flying towards this guy. That guy's pretty messed up. Although actually maybe I should I'll roll a wisdom save for that guy. He might just take off. Yep. He takes off. He's didn't like getting attacked.
so is this guy in cahoots with me where he gets extra points?
What do you mean?
I'm forgetting the word. We're like one's to the right and then one's to the left, and you get extra.
We'll figure out how far away you are, Brandy.
I'm
It's like-
blanking on this word. You know what I'm talking about, Cynthia?
Jason.
Well, adjacent, but like
no, he's not close
fighting
enough to
to
be
get
adjacent.
flanking. Thank you, Zach.
No, he's not flanking.
Thank you.
He's a little further down. Yeah, okay. This guy
Listen to
here,
me struggle with words today. It's the new medicine.
this guy's going to here. This guy's going to engage with the Aroka in midair. And misses. There's 4 more dudes. That's gonna go over there. The miss. This guy's gonna try to back up his boss, but he can't get into melee quite. He's trying to throw his spear into melee, which is a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's a non-natural 20, so I take the 14 plus 6 though is a 20. That's a hit, right? Yep. So you take 4 points of damage, Amy.
4 points of damage.
Yep. And then this guy here.
From this guy?
Yeah, this guy here. Okay.
So he moved and shot at me. He's
Yeah,
so-
and this guy's gonna double move over toward across to the sky coach and see what's going on. Well, he has his glide wing double move. So he's gonna throw a spear at Bracken. I rolled a 20 on his perception, so he saw you.
Yeah,
What's
but
that?
can't. Knuckles.
like-
is-
Oh, wait. Wait. Because you're hiding, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess he saw you. I rolled 20. Right, you only got an 11 on your hide. All right.
That's true.
The 16 hit.
Yeah.
All right,
What did you hit me with, Carl?
a spear.
No, but how many points?
4. So 9 points on
No,
Bracken.
no. You just asked him if the 16 hits.
A 16 hit Bracken.
Right. What number did you use to hit me? Because
Oh, 14 and a 20. I rolled disadvantage. So 14
Okay,
plus
so-
6 is 20.
okay, that barely hit that.
Oh, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. All right. I think that's it for them. Brandy, you're up. So you could this guy here is like, so if he flew 140 and he
This
flew
is
up to the
Brandy
sky
the
coach.
Destroyer.
Yeah, Brandy, this guy is like hovering near the sky coach.
Okay.
This guy here.
How far away from I am? Blah, 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 blah. English.
Like
No,
40 feet away from him.
40 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to run up and get as close to him as I can.
Okay.
Sort of crossed on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and rage.
Fire
And I just-
missiles out of your fingers. Except you have to
Will-
roll. You don't know that.
We're just going to hope work to our benefit on this right now because heaven only knows. Comes with the not knowing what this thing does.
Yep.
Rage. So I don't know why it did that.
This-
I'm just saying I roll for the other and it added stuff and it rolled the wrong die. So
You just roll a
obviously-
D8, right? Just roll a D8 from the die roller. 2.
X2. Oh, you can teleport. You teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space you can see until your rage ends. You can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I guess you ran up to him before you raged. Oh well. Okay. Next round. Are you gonna be able to attack him?
Yes, I'm gonna throw the dagger at him.
The dagger of return? Oh, wait,
No,
no. BJ has the dagger of return.
Don't lose it.
Just a regular, it's just a regular dagger?
Don't lose it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin instead. That was a good point. It's not going to come back. That was an oops moment on my part for mental capabilities with that. All right, we'll do javelin.
Is Brandy like bristling with weapons and stuff? Oh, nice. Great.
Oh,
Yeah, the barbarians come with 5 javelins. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it just doesn't really seem like it's something that we use very often, but hey,
right.
you know.
Yeah, we'll roll damage.
Okay.
she must have participated in the Olympics. Look at her.
You should just be able to click on the javelin and it'll. So, and
And my
it didn't have, but
but
the rage is like, is 2 points, right? No.
Yeah.
No,
It'd
the
be a
rage is
total of
extra 2 points, so 13? No, 12 points, right?
yeah, 12. Yes. 9 point, yes, 12.
All right, any bonus actions? Oh, you
Um,
you raged.
Yeah, I raged. That was my bonus action for this time.
Okay. All right. You hear the train a coming. I should do this.
Choo-choo.
No. I don't know if it sounds like that, but
Probably not.
you can see it like around the bend. Arween. All right,
Can we
Tiger.
see the sunshine?
Can you see the sunshine?
I am
Yeah,
going
the
to.
train's coming. It's around the bend.
Yeah.
And
Coming
this
around
guy
the
is
bend.
on the light rail.
Yeah, this guy's on the rail. Yeah. Okay. Tiger, go ahead.
I'm gonna jump down, use my feline agility, and then I'm going to use guiding bolt. Hopefully,
And you are not going to stop on the light rail.
no, I'm not
No.
stopping
Be
right
very clear.
because I don't want to get hit by a train.
Yeah, so she's gonna move up near Arween.
Okay.
There we go.
Good.
Okay, and you're gonna do guiding bolt.
Yes. Hit it.
Okay, you cast
It's
spell. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
There we go.
is it a ranged attack or a saving throw? Can't remember.
It is. It's a ranged attack, so it'd be 14 if it hits.
It's a hit. Oh, 11.
Okay.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Who did you attack?
those flying objects,
Okay, which one?
those the things that are the little things are
Right.
flying around on them.
But
Yes,
which
there
one
are
you can
5
have?
of them. Which one are you attacking?
This one?
She said the one
Yeah.
against air. She said the one that is fighting Arween, the leader guy.
Okay. Okay.
Right there, the
Yeah,
testing.
11 points of damage. Okay, great. Knuckles.
Arween's gonna high five Tiger.
Well, yeah. Knuckles.
Okay.
Go Knuckles,
They're
grab
all-
the javelin.
They're
Just
all
a Heads up, whoever attacks the one that she just hit gets advantage on their next attack.
Oh, good.
which
Then
one
I
is that
get
again?
advantage and extra points and
That's this one
everything.
here. The one that's on the
Yeah.
middle of the rail.
There's a javelin laying right there.
There's a spear near Arween.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the spear.
So you're gonna run up, grab the spear.
Uh-huh.
Got anything else? You're only 30 feet away, so that's just your move. No, you weren't. You were. She was. I think that's all you can do, unless you have a bonus action. Because you were like talking to this guy here, the Aroka, right?
How far? Okay, so how far away am I from Arween?
You would have been like 60. You would have been like 60 feet away from her.
Okay, never mind then. Well, I will go ahead and move up 40 feet just to get closer.
Okay.
And then who's the guy that got hit?
This guy here.
And
I
the
will-
ones by the trees.
Who's the
Well,
one that's glowing right now, though? For the
Glowing with the guiding bolt. This one here.
okay, I'm gonna throw the dagger of returning at him.
Okay. With a big- Oh, nice. Oh, it's not a, is that a crit? Oh, dang. Okay.
Can't believe that's not a crit.
That guy's having a
It's
bad
damage.
day.
Yeah.
Blame it on the rain.
Yeah, if you could cast hold person on him. Anyway. Or on the beast. Oh, you can't do it on the beast though. 8 piercing, okay.
And there's no other enemies kind of within melee range, is there?
No.
The one attacking over here is he?
Well, I mean, next round you can get close to him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because Brandy's in melee with him. He had
Tie the dagger.
he had thrown a
returning-
spear. Yeah, your dagger returns.
Tie
he
the
had thrown-
dagger returning onto the end of my quarterstaff and make it a spear of returning.
I don't know if you can do that, but okay. I like.
I don't
being
know if you could.
greedy.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you do have an artificer in the group.
It's true. It's true.
You can figure something out. Bracken. I'm gonna say this Aroka was surprised with all the exchanging of documents and talkie. So he'll act this next round. Okay.
Am I still hidden?
Not to this guy. He threw a spear at you.
Okay, but to like everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, probably to the other guys.
Okay, can I shoot the glider thing as opposed to the guy and try to kill it?
The pterosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could try to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt I'm gonna try and shoot the leader guy who's on the rail. I'm gonna try and kill his pterosaur.
Okay.
Dude, how big are pterosaurs in terms of size?
They're medium.
Parasize.
You could use your fury because you're small.
Oh, dang it, I forgot to do the, okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that. And do
Oh, that's a good hit.
that. Plus 2. Yeah, plus 2 because proficiency bonus. So 14.
14 points of damage.
Poor bird.
All right. Okay, so 14. Is that you got anything else, or he has to make athletics check?
You know, if we capture the pterodon and the T-Rexes, we could have our own petting zoo.
Then we have to have food.
Oh, he gets thrown. Thing, doesn't like that. He gets thrown.
Is it gonna leave?
When on their turn, I'll make it probably fly away. He gets thrown, so he's gonna take. He only falling like 10 feet, but he takes 2 points of damage and is prone. I failed his athletics to stay on the bird. I made the target number the amount of damage that the creature took, I guess. Yep. Okay. All right. He failed anyway. So he falls to the ground. He like gets bucked off. So he's like on the lightning rail.
Oh darn.
It's gonna hurt. Okay.
It's gonna hurt him.
Maybe we'll see. He's prone right now. Okay. Alright. Okay. The scouts. That's it, Bracken, right? You have a bonus action or anything?
The bonus action was the extra 2 points. So
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. This guy here, he's gonna help Brandy out.
So now they're flanking. I'll use the word because now that Zach told me what it is.
Hit. And is that a hit too? That is a miss, unfortunately. All right. That guy. Oops, sorry. The first one's a hit for 4 points of damage. Not great. Okay. That was him. These other guys. I think this guy's gonna disengage. See, like disengages and flies to like behind, over, behind the. Oh, maybe he's gonna land. I'll have him. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yep. So this guy, he lands on the lightning rail. Okay, this guy here. This guy who disengaged. And then these guys, this guy here. I guess he's got to continue to fight this one. Or start fighting that one. Crit. And
Ooh.
hit.
For 9.
9 and so 17 points on that guy. Jacked him up pretty good. Yeah, okay. Now I guess it's Arween.
Okay, we're going after leader boss here.
He's on the rail. I don't know if you wanted to be mean and try to cast a hold person on him, or you just want to shoot him.
Well, I get advantage on whatever I do, right?
I don't. Do you?
Yeah, because Tiger has that spell on him.
Did Jack hit him? I lost track of where everything was going on.
Did BJ? Did you hit him?
The guy with the
This guy?
Advantage.
yeah, I got him.
Oh, so that goes.
Okay.
That
Yeah, that would go away then.
Goes away.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
you can-
I don't get extra for casting the hold on him, do I?
No, or I mean, if you attack him, if you draw your sword and attack him in melee, you get advantage. Otherwise, you just shoot him. You can step back and shoot him. But then if you'd be on the lightning rail, so you'd have to move up. Well, the good thing is that in a 5e, you can move, attack, and get back. Keep moving, so you don't
Well,
have to
I
stay on the
think
lightning
I
rail.
think it makes the most sense to use my Eldritch Blast because then I get the extra.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So we'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay,
Hopefully. Eldritch Blast
that's a
him.
hit.
And then the force, and then the extra D6.
Yuck. Damage dice is not liking you.
9.
9. Okay.
Apparently I can, no, I get, no.
Yeah.
Did I change the other?
Yeah, you did, but you just rolled a 1 on the damage.
Okay, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
9 points.
All right, you blast him.
Yes. But not the bird. Because I don't want to upset Lewis.
All right. So
I
that
don't want
bird,
Lewis to see
that bird
his new
flies
mommy.
away.
Bye, birdie. But now he's on the light rail, right?
He's on the rail. Yeah. So stands up.
But it's not his turn yet, is it?
Yeah, it's his turn now. Yeah, he's gonna stand up and move to fight you.
I'm near there, but
Yeah, we'll do something with that in a sec. We'll see. All right, so he's gonna come up and try to strike you with his great axe.
do I get a free action because I didn't
No.
use that
No.
the last time, my bonus action?
Oh, you could have bonus action to Misty Step away. Yes, if you wanted to.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I would like to do. So he's just gonna stand there in a cloud of mist then.
No, you would have to do that on your turn, but you could have done that. It's fine. You could Misty Step 30 feet away, so back towards the boat as a bonus action. Well, that means he's going to go attack Tiger.
Well, then I'll stay where I'm at.
That's fine. I mean, just Misty Step away if you don't want to get hit.
No. I think I have more hit points than Tiger, so I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. So 8 is 18 a hit.
That's the exact number he needs to hit.
Okay.
But he's gonna get the Wrath of Tiger after this. Actually, Wrath of Brandy, but Brandy's in the trees right now.
No. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. That's him. Do that guy there. The guy on the Oroka. I think it's a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Ouch.
Who are you attacking?
Down here. All right, the dude on Brandy.
That poor guy. Our poor
That's a
winged
miss.
friend.
Um, all right. These guys try to approach the lightning rail, but their mounts just won't do it. So they're like hovering above the lightning rail. There. And then this last guy here who had thrown the spear at Amy's character.
Oh, this one up here.
No, this one down here. Yeah, this one down here. I messed that up. So I guess that's. I rolled D10s instead of D20s there. Let me roll again.
16 does not hit. 17 does not hit.
Oh no, that's for these guys here. So they're
That's
gonna throw. So they do manage to control their mounts because I rolled a D10, not a D20, and they're gonna throw spears at the Oroka on the lightning rail. So
But he's moving, so wouldn't they be at disadvantage?
no. Yeah, I'll do disadvantage for them. So the first guy, he still hits with a 16. The second guy hits with a 14. Right. That's 2d6 plus 7 plus 13 points of damage. That guy's pretty messed up. All right. And then this last guy here, what's he gonna do? He's gonna try to rescue his boss. All right, so he goes down there, he swoops down and grabs his guy off the track. All right, but he's still is only able to move. See, he's not very far from the other side of the track. On the other side of the track, because now the pterosaur is burdened. All right, that's it. Brandy.
Okay, question. Can I teleport onto one of the pterodactyl things?
Yeah, if they're close, right? 30 feet.
Yeah.
This is the only one that's close.
Okay, can I try teleporting onto him?
Yeah.
Did the
Do
guy
you have to
fall
roll
off?
anything?
It just says teleport up to 30 feet, so I mean
Yeah. Right. You're gonna crash the pterosaur to the ground. It's not gonna be able to take your weight.
that
But-
works for me.
Okay. So I'm gonna have the pterosaur. So you do that. The pterosaur is gonna take make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Do athletics.
So
Just easy.
you push the pterosaur to the ground. It hurts it pretty good. No problem. So you can still do stuff. So you're on the
Okay.
back of this creature. You forced it to the ground. You hear the pterosaur squawk as it hits the ground hard. And then
Okay.
you're right on top of this guy now.
Okay. I want to try stabbing him with the dagger of venom.
Okay. Well, you have to use an action to arm it
Yeah.
That's a hit though. Okay. Why does it do 50? That's weird. Might do that. Okay. Yeah, you stab him, but doesn't have the venom on it, but it's just a regular.
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
because I can whip everything here on the next turn.
Okay.
Most part, I just want to see if we can stab them.
Yep.
I
So
really
damage.
just went away. There, 7.
It's gonna do. Oh, did you crit? Did it actually do the crit? No, I don't know why I did that. It's weird. All right, it's gonna do 7 damage. And then your rate, so it's 9 damage.
Okay.
It's set up strange. Because you didn't activate the poison, right? Yeah. So it takes an action.
I thought that it did that when we were doing the long rest when I was trying to figure out what it was, but I'm good with whatever.
I think like it's part of how it works. Let me see. I don't know if it's. So it says, yeah, you know how to use it. I mean, that was like the long rest was to like to determine what it was.
Okay.
Anyway, so you can use an action. It says you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. And
Okay.
action, yeah, it's like an attack. It's like the equivalent of attack action. So you'd have to like spend it, and then it lasts for a minute after that.
Okay, then it's just the 9 for now. That's totally fine.
Yeah. So you could do that in prep Okay. Well, this guy's now prone though now, so you got.
Neat.
So that would have been an advantage, by the way. You should roll again to see if you get a 20 on the dagger.
And that's a 20, right?
Yeah, just roll a d20 to see if you get a natural 20.
Mm.
Nope.
I went 18
Nope,
with them
it's
same
fine. Okay. You did not. All right. The rail comes. So I'm going to assume Tiger and Arween step back
Oh, yeah.
as the lightning rail kind of goes in front of them. I'm not going to, these guys are on the lightning rail, but I'm not going to put them there because it makes a big mess.
She's gonna
Okay.
wave hi to the lightning rail. They're on it,
Yeah.
riding it.
Well, these guys were hovering above it actually.
Well, but they're not on it.
No, but this one's on it. This guy's on it.
Well, yeah, he's the bird.
Yeah. Okay, so he waves as you wave. All right, he's like pretty messed up. You see, like you got a couple spears in him. Yeah. All right, Tiger.
Who is in my party that is between myself and those flying things?
I mean, you can angle yourself so that way you don't hit everybody.
Because I want to use guiding bolt and see who I can take out.
Okay. So you want to do guiding?
Yeah,
So probably, well, that guy's
120 feet.
oh, this guy here.
Okay.
I think that's it. This guy here, or this guy here.
But not the
Although
guy.
Brandy's like on top of him, so it'd be like he'd have cover.
Yeah, don't shoot the one that I'm standing on.
This
What
guy
about
here,
these guys?
or these guys here. You can see these guys here,
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are hidden by the rail.
Oh, right at the moment.
Okay.
And I guess technically this guy is like he's had 2 rounds to flee. He's like 240 feet away.
Your guiding bolt only goes out to 120. So
Did you
I-
close three?
You get one of.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are behind the train right now.
this would be my suggestion would be this guy here. So if you want to do it, go for him. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what you want to do?
So I hit spell.
Hit cast spell. And then we'll see what happens. So hopefully you hit.
21.
That's a hit.
There you go.
18. Dang. That guy's really
Yeah.
messed up. That was a massive hit. I'm gonna roll his athletics to see if he gets knocked off his horse. Oh man, yep. He goes flying off his bird.
Hi, birdie.
He when he hits the ground, he's dead because that's 3d6. He's like 30 feet or so in the air. You shoot him and he gets blasted off his pterosaur. And he hits the ground. I guess the Oroco, if they had thumbs, would give you a thumbs up. Do they have thumbs?
They have wings. Wing up.
They have thumbs on their hands.
Oh, they have hands and wings. Oh, they're hexapedal. Okay. They're weird
Yeah.
hexapeds. Okay. They're related to
You-
dragons or something. All right, Knuckles.
Okay, who can I still see from where we're at here?
The one that Brandy tackled,
Yeah,
the train. You know these guys are behind the train.
okay.
You could jump over the train. You do a cool monk thing, like parkour over the train as it's moving.
I think I will do that.
It'll remind Arween of your dance moves.
Yeah, because you could do that as like a bonus action, like leap 30 feet and stuff like that.
I think I have a, let's see.
Like sprite string, spritey
Well,
thing.
yeah, it's a high jump or a long jump that we're talking about though.
Be a high jump.
Yeah,
Well, I know
can
you could
only
take a
jump.
running start. You could take a running start, dude.
Oh yeah, let me see. Let's see. High jump. If you move at least 10 feet.
Oh, I should have rolled for Onyx.
So the problem is your jump is only 3 plus your strength modifier. So I can jump 4 feet up in the air.
Oh,
And even with the key point, I can only double that. So if
but you can remember you weren't up to where Arween was. You're still like 20 feet away from her, or 30. So it's a running jump.
yeah, but even with a running jump for height, that you only get the height of equal to 3 plus your feet, 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh,
So
so how did you do that leapy stuff that you were doing?
I can double that with a key point,
Oh.
but I'm figuring like a train is probably more than 8 feet tall.
There's a picture. Let me see.
When you count that it's up on the rail and everything. So
Yeah, because more like floating than
yeah. Like last time it was like more long jumps. So
Mhm.
well, if that guy's the only one,
Yeah, you can run. You can move up to him and smack at him. He's prone.
yeah, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna snatch up one of those spears as I go by.
Yeah, no problem.
And then he's on the ground, so I have advantage on
Yep.
my attacks, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll start with the spear.
We'll start with this weird.
That's a hit.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to attack twice.
That's a hit on the first gun, first one. You roll damage on that spear.
Yeah, 5 damage.
5. Okay. Man, you
And
guys
if
are rolling
still
ones.
there. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Nope, that's respectable damage. I'll keep that. And then I will kick him with a unarmed strike.
Okay. You can use that
Anybody
20.
watch, you can see when Knuckles like rears back to kick, the tips of his feet like have sharp.
Yeah, you can
spots on
you
them.
can use that 21. Fine. Just roll the damage.
Okay. My piercing.
Ouch. 6 points.
And let me see, piercer. Let me see what the
You do extra damage.
once per turn you can hit a creature, you can re-roll attack die, but you must use a new roll. I'm not gonna re-roll those. Those are good damage for what I'm rolling. So
Oh, it's 2. No, you rolled a 2.
I did?
Yeah, the second, the
Oh,
period.
this is +4. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I'll re-roll that then. Ah, oh well.
Awful. Right.
Still 10 points of damage.
Yep. He's pretty messed up. Okay. Bracken.
Okay. I let's see, who can I? How far are these guys over here?
Okay. This guy's injured.
I am going to do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to inflict wounds this guy.
You okay. So can you range that?
Yeah, that's what that ability does.
Okay, gotcha. All right. That's a hit.
All right, and then
Do I get a saving throw? All right. It makes it a ranged attack. They don't get a saving throw.
so inflict wounds is like it's an attack and it's usually touch. So
Oh.
instead I can use my ranged weapons, I guess distance, but the
Yep.
spell still acts the same. So
Okay. Yep. Yeah, they took away that. No, in back in 3.5, they you get a even if you did the touch, they still get a saving throw. All right.
gotcha.
But not anymore. I just read it. Right. All right. That hurt. Cool. All right.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. You're gonna move or you're gonna stay put. So this guy is gonna he's up on the other side of the he's gonna fly here and try to like knock that dude from that perch. Yeah. These are beefy halflings, man.
They're hitting the buffets.
Yeah, or something. All right. 10 versus you never know. 12, okay. So they're like fighting over this guy here. He's trying to run in there and grab him, catch him, pull him off or knock him off, but this guy's still holding on tight to his buddy. That's that one. This guy here is gonna take a shot. Probably take a shot at this guy. He's damaged. The one that Bracken tagged. Miss. Wow, okay. He missed the dude. Okay. And then our last guy. Guess he's gonna stab at the guy that is almost dead. He's got advantage, right? So miss and hit. All right. So the Aroka kill steals your quarry there. Gets the XP. Gets all the XP for it. All right, I'm kidding. All right, I think that's it for all those guys. Arween,
All
the
right,
train's in between you and the leader.
but I can see here, correct?
What do you mean? See where?
I want a Misty Step as a free action.
Right.
Oh,
Ignore that. I didn't mean to hit that button.
Yeah, you can Misty Step past the rail, yeah. How long does
Yeah.
that last? How long does that last?
Misty Step. I'll put it in the thing. I looked it up.
Yeah, I know you can do it. I know you used it last round. I don't know how many times you can use
No,
it.
I didn't use it.
Oh, you didn't use it. That's correct. All right, yeah,
No,
it's no
I
problem.
did not.
No worries. Yeah, so you Misty Step through the train and people scream and go, ah, oh. They don't see you. All right.
No.
All right,
And
so you're on the
then-
other side.
And I want to Eldritch Blast the guy I have the hex on.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Glam. All right. Hopefully the damage is nicer for you. 8 plus a d6.
Coming, swirling slow.
Minus 11.
11 points.
All right. He's getting there. He's pretty banged up. Okay. These guys.
And I'll salute the bird general, I guess is what he is.
Yeah.
Sergeant?
Give him the bird.
No, I'm not hitting the bird. I'm
Giving him the bird. That's what he said. He's trying to be funny.
that's funny. No, I think he would hit me for that.
Right. So these guys
But
here,
that
this
might
guy's pretty
freak him
messed up.
out that I walked through a train, but that's okay.
All right, this guy's gonna peel off.
Just the bird?
No, the dude on the bird. He flies like starts flying away. This guy here. All right, he's going to try to keep up with the train and finish that Oroka off because he's mean.
It's not very nice.
Nope. Did it roll? It's rolling. It's rolling. He hits him.
Hits the poor bird?
Yep.
The injured bird on the train.
Yeah, so
He's almost dead.
Yep, he goes down.
Like dead or just down?
Well, he's at 0, so I guess I guess I gotta see if he's gonna fly off the train.
Be best if he flew over to us.
No, well, he goes down, so let's roll 50-50. He get lucky and get stuck among the. All right. He kind of gets caught up on one of the whatever phalanges or things sticking up on the train, but he's dying. This guy's dying. Okay. This guy here. I'll put a little thingy on him. When the rail's taken off. Okay. That was that guy. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. And that guy took off. It's only this guy. They're gonna try to move. They can only move 80.
Does Sergeant Bird or the other bird have healing?
I don't know. They might be able to like stabilize him or something, but we'll see. All right, I think that's it. These guys kind of try to fly off, but they don't fly as far as this guy. These guys fly like 160. These guys fly like 80 feet away.
Still within range for me.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to move very far. Well, yeah, because you're like almost right next to them. Or they're like 40 feet away. So you stepped over 30 feet. So they're like 10 feet away. They're still 90 feet away from you. Okay. Brandy.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to equip the poison stuff.
Okay.
And for the teleportation as my bonus action,
would I be able to teleport onto the train?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
gonna do that.
All right.
That
So,
way the bird guy has somebody with him.
all right. So you teleport onto the train.
Don't freak the birds out.
Okay.
I'll just
Uh,
turn to the people and tell them I come in peace.
Okay. All right. So the train moves. Oops. I'll move the train and. Okay. And Tiger.
All right.
Oh, the bird is open.
Okay, I'm looking at this fairy fire. How close am I to any one of those?
Okay. Let me see
Bird
fairy
things?
fire. Is she within 60 feet of an enemy?
No, these guys here. Sorry. These guys here are like 80 feet away from the rail now or so.
What
Okay.
about this guy?
That guy there. Oh, he's probably within 60 feet because he had to get close enough to throw the spear. So he's. Yeah, he's like 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so you want to do fairy fire is what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him.
Okay, she wants to cast fairy fire.
Okay.
Killing.
Do
That
they
is,
do they actually get a deck save for that? I don't think so.
yeah, it says DC 14.
Okay.
Yeah, it's each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in a blue, green, or violet, your choice. Any creature in that area, blah, blah, blah.
No,
Must
they
give
saved.
it. Sweet, yep. Okay.
They both made it.
Did you make
18 and
purple
20.
save?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did the bird too.
okay.
Anything else?
I think
I
that's,
think that's enough right now.
yeah, I think that's
Any-
all that you.
Any bonus actions?
Yeah, you can move. You can do healing word. I strongly recommend. Yeah, it'd be 60 feet for healing
Yeah, I
word.
think that's enough.
Yeah.
No,
I
this
think that's all.
the train's like 100, it moves.
We'll get through.
It's fast.
We're now out of first level spells.
Okay, you can move if you wanted to move.
I'm gonna move back to cover, I guess. Where I'm
So you
at.
want
There's
to move
no
back
cover.
to the air? You want to move closer to the airship? Is that what?
Yeah, we're closer to the rest of the group.
Can you move her closer to?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, Knuckles.
Okay. This guy's on the ground.
No, he's being like, the guy's like holding on to him. Like he's
Dangling in the air.
dangling in the air.
How high up in the air?
I don't think they've been able to, because he's been trying to get, so they're not very high up in the air. He had to swoop down and get him. So at most he's like 10 feet up in the air.
How high up in the air is this guy?
That guy about 10, 15 feet up in the air,
Okay.
just like hovering above the lightning rail.
All right, and let's see, how far away is this guy from me?
That guy is probably like 120 feet away.
Oh,
100, yeah, 10, 120. He's like 80 feet from the rail now. So,
okay.
and you're
So there's
about
nobody kind of left in immediate
no, not
melee.
an immediate melee. Yeah, I guess this thing flew off.
And this guy, how far away is this guy?
That guy's probably like 50 feet away from you.
$50 All right, I'm gonna move
Well, maybe even close.
40
So
feet.
yeah, he's probably a little closer actually, because this guy Because Bracken was near the Sky Coach, right? Initially. Yes, he's probably about 40 feet away.
Okay, well in that case, but he's about 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. So I'm
Are
gonna
you gonna
run.
smash him? Like people should be smashing the like button?
I'm gonna let's see, 40 feet. So I can reach him. Then with a leap, I can get a long jump of your strength score. Is that right?
Yeah.
So 20. So I can do a 26. Wait a minute. That's a long jump though. That's not a high jump. I'm gonna throw the dagger at him. Oh, that's no, that won't work. Okay, now I'm gonna run and jump and try to grab him and just drag him off his thing.
Okay.
I can't jump that high. I mean, I can't jump that high, but with my reach, I can reach up.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine.
So
Just roll to hit him, and then we'll
would that be an athletics check or
athletics or acrobatics, whatever is better for you.
and I don't have a
Well, it's actually a roll to hit him, and then we'll do the contested roll to see if you pull him off. Or, I mean, you could, if you grab him, you could just drag them both to the ground. Because
I mean, I guess I could just treat it like an unarmed strike then.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I had advantage turned on.
Oh, yeah. So I guess it's a miss. So you could probably still throw the dagger, or if you have any other things.
So that would be my action.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
Well, I guess I can combine a weapon attack and an unarmed strike
Yeah.
as a bonus action. So
You try to grab him, then stab him, or just punch him.
well, so yeah, I'll just try to one hand him with my spear.
Okay. That's a hit. So damage. 8. Yep. Okay. All right. Bracken.
How far is this guy?
That guy. This guy is like 160
I need
feet.
some boots of jumping.
Yep. This guy's like 160 feet plus the 30 or so. So he's like 180, 190 feet, almost 200 feet.
Still within range of this. I'll check. Hopefully I can kill him so it's less with the seats.
Yep. That's a hit. For 10. Any bonus?
Yeah. Let's see. No, I mean, unless I can re-hide, but
Unless you can do what?
I'm trying to like re-hide or re-establish like that I'm hidden.
Oh, okay. Oh no, is that the most damage? Any bonus to the damage? Is that the final damage total?
Yeah, that's the final.
He's still hanging on, barely. Okay. Alright, so do you land, Knuckles, do you land on the rail? Or
If he's hovering above the rail, I guess I probably do.
okay, give me a dex save.
Did I get bumped off roll 20?
Yeah, it looks like. Bummer. Well, when you get back,
Okay,
give me
give me
death. Yeah. That's Bracken, the scouts. Okay, I rolled the death save for the scout. All right, so he's at 1. All right, so failed his first death save. This dude here is gonna fly to help you out. Miss. Hit. Nice. 9 points of damage on that guy. And this guy here. Oh man, what should you do? Oh, you know what? As much as he probably doesn't want to, he's going to target the bird.
Not the bird.
Oh, I missed both times. All right. Arween.
All right. I had an idea, but you'll have to let me know if I can do it. If I use my Misty Step and get 30 feet closer and then go 30 feet as my natural move, am I close enough to hit any of these guys?
You're only 90 feet from this guy right here. Right now, you're in range, so you can move 30 feet and shoot at him. You don't
Okay,
have to Misty Step.
that's what I want to do then.
I think the Misty Step you can't use it anymore until you rest. It's a spell. But you move closer. That's a hit. That dude.
Hang on, I have to.
You keep blasting him, which is good. A bonus of 1 damage, so hopefully the force damage is a lot more. 9 points of damage. It's about what you're getting. You haven't rolled above like a 4.
I know. D20 has hated me today, but
I
that's
know,
okay.
that's a D10 damage. That's crazy. Okay. So you're pursuing that guy. He's pretty messed up. All right.
And it says it's instantaneous. It does not say,
But it's only like it's a spell, so it's not like you can do it at will.
it says it casting time, 1 bonus action, range, target, duration instantaneously. It doesn't say I can't.
But it's a spell. It uses a spell slot. See, it's not like a at will. It's not a cantrip or at will spell. So you have to do a short rest or whatever it says, a rest.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I think their turn. Oh, this guy's like long gone. This guy goes another 160 feet. So he's like he's at 360 now for you, Breck. This guy here. This guy. Man, he's hanging on to this guy. He must be very loyal. This thing flew off a long time ago. So this thing. They move 80. They move 80 more feet. He's double moving. So that still means so you 50. So you can still move and hit him, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Amy, you can still move and shoot them as you're running past pursuing them.
Shoot, who?
These guys. Or if you let the Oroka might be able to grab you and fly you. I'll think about it. All right. Okay.
Well, I mean, how far away?
Right now there are if they flew, well, because he's
Because if I could have
slowed.
moved, if I can move.
Yeah, you did move. You moved 30 feet, so you got to within 50 feet of them.
50 feet.
Yeah, and they're now at 100. They're now at 130 feet from you. 'Cause they moved eight. They moved 80. They basically double moved. You double moved.
Okay, I can't reach them still for the hold person.
No, you got to get like it's like, well, I just feel like you have the spells at 120 feet.
Well, that's my Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, so you're still in. Even if you move up and follow them, you're at Eldritch Blast range for sure. Still. Okay, Brandy, you're up. I think that's it. There's no other. Oh, this guy here. This guy. All right, well, he's got a swoop. He's got a spears, so he's got to swoop down on BJ. Oh, did you ever roll your dex? Oh, you did. You made
Yeah,
it.
I got a 14.
You're fine. Yeah, there's a little bit of electricity coruscating through that lightning rail after it passed, or the train after it passed. But you're fine. You skip away from it. The guy's gonna come down and try to attack you, BJ.
Okay.
What they have great axes, which is crazy. That's a hit.
Halfling with a great axe?
Yeah,
Aren't they supposed to have disadvantage when they use
these guys
weapons
don't.
Okay. Weird. So what's he get?
14 points of damage.
What was it? What was the attack roll though?
25.
Okay. Ouch.
Yep, that hurt.
Apologies.
Mhm. Okay. And I think that's it for them. There's no more alive. Brandy.
Okay. Does the bird guy that I'm on the train with, does he look like he's gonna attack me?
No, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious?
Yeah, he's bleeding out. You could try to stabilize him.
Sure. I'll try that.
Okay, so be healing, medical, whatever it is in this game.
Okay.
Battle medicine.
Oh.
I think that's enough, right? You just need a 10 or you need 15.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
No problem.
Yes, it's a wisdom medicine check, DC 10. So he's stabilized.
Cool.
You can
Okay.
I'm just
You're
gonna-
like
now.
you're like 100, you're like 100 feet down the track now, by the way. From
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. Because there's something on the train that everybody wants, so now I want it too. So
oh, yes.
Ooh, good point.
Okay.
See you back at base.
All right. So the train goes like to 200 feet now. You're in the ocean. No, you're not. You're 200 feet down. All right, Tiger.
okay, now I agree.
Am I within 60 feet of any of our enemies?
This guy here, probably you can move up and get to within 60 feet. He was only 40
Okay.
feet away in to begin with. So you got
Okay.
spiritual weapon him.
Yes.
You
All
can
right.
do spiritual.
Okay.
That's a hit. 11
Okay.
damage.
Okay,
Cool.
now that's gonna stay up.
Mhm.
And on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can move it, and your action would be to hit them again with the spiritual weapon without casting.
All right, Knuckles is up.
Okay, so this guy has swooped down at me.
Yeah, and he just got
So
tagged with
he's-
the
all right, well,
spiritual weapon. I don't know what is it? What
go.
does Tiger's spiritual weapon look like?
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a floating spectral weapon. Let's say it's like a knife or a sword.
Okay,
Probably
so a sword.
Sword. All right.
I want it to be effective enough.
Okay. Oh, too bad I didn't crit.
Okay. You threw your. Oh, you have an advantage.
Because he got hit with a spiritual weapon, right?
Oh, does that give
Correct.
advantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, it was. Never mind. I thought that was guiding bolt. Never mind. So I missed. Then,
Yeah, you missed.
but I will come back with an unarmed strike as well.
That's a hit.
Oh, sorry. That should have been normal.
Yeah, but it's a hit though. I'm taking the first one. Nice.
What did I roll on the die with that? A 4, so I'll keep that. Okay.
So 8 points of damage.
Yep.
You got him. Bracken. This thing flies away.
Okay, sorry, I was out of the room trying to cook something. These guys are fleeing, I'm assuming.
Yep. They're
Yeah.
from you. So they're 130. So they're probably like from you, they're like 100 and so 30 more. They're like 180 feet away from you. These guys.
Okay.
This guy's this guy up here is 360 feet away from you.
I don't even see where that guy is on the map, so I'm not gonna worry about him.
Mhm.
Is the leader, is he like on the bird or is he still being dragged?
He's being dragged, like he's being dragged by the guy.
So if
I'm
I hit,
guessing he's only holding on by this poor guy's foot now.
if I hit the guy that's holding him, would he potentially drop?
He'd have to make a saving throw or something, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
I'll use this. Hopefully it hits.
That's a hit. Oh, the inflict wounds. Okay.
Hopefully it's high damage.
13.
It's still double digits. That's still really good.
I just really hope he.
Okay. So see if he lets go. He lets go. This guy goes crashing to the ground for 6 points of damage. All right. It's like, boss, ah, sorry, boss. All right. This guy's gonna. Do you need a lift? This guy asked if you need a lift.
Me? Yes,
Yeah. All right, so he's gonna come pick you up if you let him.
of course.
So it's 20. He's gonna fly you like 50 feet closer.
Whoop, whoop.
So, and this guy was 100. So this guy's 80 feet away now.
But I can still hit this guy, right? 'Cause he's within 120.
Oh yeah, this guy, you can still hit this guy. Actually, a little closer. So you're actually 50 or 130, 80. So you're like 60 feet away from this guy now.
Cool.
Because this guy was pretty close to you, so to pick you up and keep moving. All right, that's all he did though, and he drops you from 100 feet. No, I'm just kidding. All right, this guy's gonna actually try to corral the pterosaur.
And the other one's on the train with Brandy.
Yep. All right. So he corrals the pterosaur and brings it to the ground. The guy with Brandy's unconscious. Arween, your turn.
She's gonna say thank you to the sergeant.
Mhm.
And if possible, she wants to move her hex to this guy.
Okay, you're not going to try to finish this guy off?
Not yet.
Okay. Move your hex to that guy. You can do I don't think the guy has to die, does he?
No, I can move my hex anytime I want.
As a bonus action? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Right.
then she's gonna fire at him. Have to get back to it. Because why not, right?
That's a miss.
Okay.
All
But
right.
does she doesn't get the extra thing, right? Because
No.
that's only if she hits.
Right.
And she already did her bonusy actiony thing, right?
Yeah, to move the hex. But you can still like run.
Then I'll run up and unarmed strike this guy next time, or
You can move like 30 feet. So you're like you're like 20 feet away from him now.
okay. But this guy has the hex now.
Yeah. All right, Brandy.
Okay.
Brandy's all the way down here. Whoa.
Other way. Keep going down. Keep going
Mhm.
down. There we go. So I'm on top of the train, correct?
Yes, yes.
With Birdman.
Okay. I'm
Well,
showing Bird.
he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious. If he falls off and dies, that's not my problem. I did my
Mhm.
part. Can I see if I can find a way into the train?
Yes, you can find a way. That's not a problem. You can find a way into the train.
Perfect.
Are you gonna drag Bird with you?
No.
No. Leaving him. Poor guy.
Currently, he doesn't know that I'm on the train, and I don't really want to take him with in case he wakes up.
True.
Can I look around to see if I can find whatever it is that they were protecting?
Uh,
I'm so far away from the battle,
so the
I can't.
encounter is a roofless wagon on top of okay. Um, all right. So yeah, you go into the compartment, and there's a woman there in armor,
Okay.
and she has drawn her sword out as you come in.
I'm gonna hold up my hands, like I'm not gonna attack, and tell her I'm with the Air Congress here to protect you.
She goes. She kind of extends her hand. She kind of still has her blade out, but she extends. I guess she gets her left hand out to like fist bump you. And she says,
Okay.
thank you for helping out. I could hear the commotion outside. I told the conductor to keep going. You know, it's only like, it's basically like just the train and then the cargo cart, right? It's a very small train, right? Yeah. And she says, Diana Diorian, thank you for
Diana.
Thank you for helping. I heard a thunk up outside. But I felt I should remain here just in case.
Well, you can tell her that you were sent, Cynthia, by Alden.
We were sent by Alden.
Ah. Well, he must have known something was going to happen then. Right.
It's a distinct possibility.
So should I tell the conductor to stop?
Yes, please.
All right. So she'll pick up a little, like, you know, the equivalent of like a house phone in
The rest
Ebron.
of my still fighting, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't
right.
want to be.
Right, so the train will start slowly coming to a halt. Tiger.
Okay. I still have my moonbeam.
Well, before you do that, you would have to move quite a bit.
All right. So
Because
maybe,
they're way up there. The guy that would have been closest to you for that is now dead.
okay, we'll forget him.
Yeah.
How about spiritual weapons?
So you still have your spiritual weapon, but again, they're too far away.
Onyx yells out, I fixed it. I fixed the sky coach. And
Get
you're
it
gonna
out!
bzzz, come to life.
Get it out!
So he's gonna start moving to jump into it. Okay. Yeah. So this guy here is probably like they move like 80 feet. So you could probably move your spiritual weapon to attack this guy if it moves 60 feet.
Go ahead and do that. Okay, so you're gonna. You need to click
And
out of
probably
moonbeam.
follow it along
Okay.
the rail. Yeah.
Yep, let's go look at spiritual weapon here. Yep, it's this one right here. So you're gonna attack and you're gonna hit where it says +6, because that's your true attack. Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's see if that hits. Don't get that.
Just a moment. It's not-
Oh,
That's a miss.
Yes. Okay.
I mean,
roll 20 didn't want us fighting these people.
Knuckles. You could move up to this guy, jump across. You're on the rail, so you could go and capture him, tell him to surrender, whatever, if you needed to.
Okay,
He's
I'm
probably
going to run at him.
Mhm.
And with tackling him, that's just an attack, right?
Well, I don't know. So you're what do you want to do? Like knock him out, or what do you want to do?
Okay, yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw the dagger. How far away is the guy on the pterosaur? I get
He's
to him.
another. So he's another like from where he dropped him. I guess he hasn't gone yet, right?
Mm.
So 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the dagger returning
could-
at him.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You stab your foot and it comes back to you. No, I don't know. You didn't
Too bad
do-
I don't have inspiration. Where's my hero point? No.
You guys do have inspiration.
But then I'm gonna do a bludgeoning unarmed strike.
This guy here. Okay.
Did we? I thought I used it last time.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm
Did
gonna
you-
do a bludgeoning unarmed strike on the other guy, and
I thought we
try to-
started with one at the beginning of each session, but okay. That's a hit on this guy.
okay, so
It would have
this
been he's prone, so would have been with advantage. Just FYI.
well, I'll roll again to see if I get a crit.
Nope.
Oh,
So close, dude. Like you've been rolling 18s
Anyway.
and 19s. All right.
Anyway, this is to knock him out.
Okay. Oh. So he has to. Do you have like that monk ability that if he has to roll a saving throw or something to be knocked
Now, if
out?
he hits 0 hit points, he's knocked out.
Oh, okay. No, he's not quite at 0.
Then I'm gonna spend a key point and hit him again.
Okay. Oh, now he's gonna be. All right, he's done. He looks up at you, puts his hand up, like he's out. Okay. Maybe he tries to flip you the bird, but you knock him out before he's able to. All right. Bracken.
Let's see. How far away are these guys? It's like
Uh,
120 feet.
Yeah, they're like 150 feet or so from you.
Okay. How far is Tiger?
Tiger is like 30 feet in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna move up to like where she is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot the bird
Okay.
there's a lot of killing of birds in this game today.
and try to get that guy knocked off.
Yeah. Well, it makes them buckle, and then they have to make a you know, if you hit them.
But
You get extra damage from that because they're bigger. All right. I rolled a hit.
you're right. Where is it?
That's a hit.
Sorry, I should have taken that one.
7,
+2.
so 9. Yep. All right. So you hit that creature. He manages to hold on. All right. This guy's gonna pursue him, try to shoot him a couple times. Oh, 2 hits. Nice. Wow. All right. He's still up. Got a couple of new arrows in his back. Arween, he's hexed.
Going at him.
Okay.
Hopefully it's better than last time.
That's a crit. He explodes probably. Well, you get to roll that again. You get to roll another D10 plus 5. So 8 points so far, and then another D10 plus 5. 7 more points. So that's
15
8.
points.
15. All right, he's dead. Okay. Nice. And this one flies away.
Bye, birdie.
Okay.
And
Uh,
this other guy that got away is out of our range, right?
Yeah, he's like this guy here, he got away. So 2 guys got away, but you took out, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, captured their leader.
Well, Arween wants to take the leader and put him on the sky coach with us and take him back to House Orient, you know?
Yeah, well, we'll do that eventually. We'll stop here and then we'll
Yeah.
figure out. Like that, you can see like down in the distance, you can see the lightning rail. You don't see where Brandy went. You can see the lightning rail slowing down. And I think we'll pick up next time when we do that. So that's I think that's gonna be there. How many of these guys were there? A lot. 6, 7 of these dudes, right?
Right, but one took off. Right?
Yeah, so it's 700. And then these are 50. So 7 times 50 is 350. So that's 1050. So whatever 1050 divided by 4.
Oh.
Because Jeff's character didn't do anything.
I am doing math right now.
263 XP
50.
for the fight. 263 XP for the fight. And I'll give another 50 XP. So 313 XP for today.
And how much XP did we have? Because I accidentally deleted it.
You're at whatever 4th level XP is.
Cynthia, how much XP do you have?
3016.
It's easier to just ask her.
Yeah. That's including today's total.
There we
3016. Okay.
Yeah, trucking towards it. Trucking.
Well, to get to 5th level, you need 6,500.
More
Oh,
than
no, I'm sorry. 3066. Sorry. My
3,000
eyeballs.
3,066. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for participating. This is what happens when you have a random event happen on your way back home. But what I did is actually I knew I had a lightning rail encounter or adventure. So just for our listeners, I used I used something redacted shipment. You might find out what it is next time. And I used that from the Corvair Chronicles #1, I believe. Little fan-based DM's Guild publication. And yeah, it was a fun little attack on this train for whatever reason. But Brandy has an in, has made a friend, and we'll see what happens next time. So thank you everyone for playing. Thank you, my players. Anything you want to promote? BJ, etc. Nope.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. So then without further ado, I would say good night and good rolling. Thank you for joining us here in Eberron.